Can you guess what I did? Can you guess what I did based on the sheer fact that the background of that picture is not moving? Can you take a wild guess? If you've been here for a while, you'll know. You'll know exactly what I did. You'll know exactly what it was. I tabbed out of the game. I clicked onto OBS while the game was full screen. 2 seconds into stream. Man, I'm just so good at all this. So amazing at all this. Man, why is my door open? Actually, no, it can stay open. It gives a little bit more lighting, I guess. I guess is like the only real upside to it. There's no downsides either. Oh. Damn. Game lives in weird. Did I have anything I needed to do today? I mean, what do I need to finish? All my armor's back up to where it should be, right? Yeah. That's all good. And yeah. I need like 2 more. I need 4 more things. I need 4 more important things. And so I forgot to grab the dragon head from one of the things I went to, one of the end cities. I don't know if I'm gonna be. Oh yeah, I'm not able to make this right off the bat. Yeah, so I need to make a Riptide Trident and a Loyalty Trident, and I didn't high priority any of this. Hold on. More importantly than my life right now in game. On full screen. Over here, task manager. Give me a little while. I think I could survive most things right now. I'd say I'm a tiny bit powerful. Oh, wait, you're already set to high. So it should be 1, 2, 3. Okay, maybe this one? No? 6? 7? One of these like 10 OBS browser page.exe things was set to high priority automatically. I could have sworn. I wonder if it would make any difference if I set them to a different priority level. There we go. Really? It's already almost night. Also, I'm going to be eating on stream in like a few minutes. Just going to try to give an actual time. Maybe about around 5 minutes. Probably closer to 10. Not sure. My parents went out and got food. Like they got fried chicken because, you know, fried chicken's amazing. And yeah, they're bringing it home. And I'm kind of not going to be able to eat it with them at the table because I am streaming. Obviously, stream takes complete priority. I just realized I have no seagrass. I have shears on me. I don't have shears on me. I have iron on me, though. Oh, wait, I don't need to do any of that. It's actually probably better than I'm alone because I got to wait all the way till night and then I got to deal with all that. Yeah, okay. All right, back to being a bottom-dwelling creature. Oh, hold on. I kind of want that. Well, I guess I didn't get it. That sucks. Bottom-feeding creature. What are you gonna do? Attack me? Yeah, right. Can't do anything. I live on the ocean floor. You can't touch me. I can crawl circles around you, idiot. Look at this guy thinking he can get close to me. Hello, dolphin. What is wrong with me mentally? There's gotta be something there. It's like topic divergence. Okay. Just jamming. Love this. Love the early part of stream. Well, I really don't because it's completely sad. There's literally nothing happening, and now I'm waiting for food. Nobody's here yet. This is the part of stream where there's just nobody. Let me check something. No Discord notifications. Any of you guys have any items I would like? You do. Notification? Oh. Trident? What do you want? My mom completed a 3-mile drive All right, yeah, I'm set. Oh, yeah, I don't need a bed. I'm not sleeping tonight. Actually, I'm gonna just do a ton of waiting, so it's really not gonna matter that I'm just sitting here doing nothing. That was already like kind of the plan. Are there any just baby turtles already lying around? There's fish in there. Gotta put fish in there. Are there any just baby turtles already lying around, like a skewt in the water or anything? No. Oh, hi. Here. Hello. Yeah, I'm gonna be eating on stream, by the way, because my parents got food uh right before 7, and we're bringing it home right before 7. So at some point there's gonna be a plate brought down to me. I'm gonna have to eat fried chicken. I'm not ending stream to eat food because I already ate food today. I also have plenty of nutrients in me. I tried a protein shake earlier. Well, I had one the day before as well. But like, yeah, okay. My point. I mixed it with coffee. I blended it. It was horrible, absolutely terrible. Until I realized that every time I took a sip, I'd have to stir it because for whatever reason, it took 5 seconds of sitting completely still for the coffee that I mixed the protein. Don't mind that part. The coffee that I mixed the protein powder with to actually like go where it needed to be, like or not to separate. They would separate, so it'd be like a foamy layer. It'd be much thicker towards the top. The coffee would be pure liquid at the bottom. So every time I drank out of it, I'd have to mix it. I was very upset by that. Sorry, slight rant for no reason. Normal things. Thought I heard the stairs. I was very wrong. Oh yeah, this is right now, by the way. Eggs. As you know, I lost my turtle shell helmet. I'm gonna fix that. Not that I need one, because I have like a spare conduit. I could literally just take with me everywhere instead of my shelter. He's not gonna aggro on me, really? You're not even gonna like try to fight back, man? Dude, attack me. I just sword. Did you drop it? He did not. Dwelling creature. I'm so I'm so weirdly anxious about the food being brought to me. I should have slept. I slept like right before you got here, because it was night, and I'm waiting for night. This is empty. This one isn't. That's gonna tip over. I'm gonna have a coffee spill problem, and a coffee spill problem would not be a good one to have. So let me move this big wooden thing. Something I can go do, because eventually my mom will join. Is go here and then just go sit in the VC again. Yeah. All right. Guess who I met yesterday? Uh, can I have a hint, or is this just a you're gonna tell me thing? It's probably invisibility, the VC, if I'm using this to watch. It's like there's billions of people alive. Tough decision. Tough question. Shitface 2.0. Oh, the cousin? The cousin or a new shitface? Because you called both the cousin and the brother shitface. Or something else. I don't know. Yes, the cousin. Makes sense. That one was the stairs. No, it wasn't. So upset. All right. You should as a replacement. Yeah, you mentioned you were going to do that. Yeah, makes sense. I swear to God, every single time the shit is in here. Yeah, shit's on whatever trip your family The people went on. I don't remember that part. I just remember that they're gone. How's my computer getting hot? I didn't do anything. I wonder if my computer would handle me pressing this. Not that. This. How did stream take that? Stream take that well? Seems like it did. What about brightness? That is not my brightness. This is my brightness. There we go. Start with dad. Yeah. Is that a good thing or bad thing? I don't remember. Maybe I could. I don't know if my computer would handle that. I'm trying to find ways to get my computer to like function better on stream. I might just start like for that is so bright. For like thermal purposes. What do you mean high performance mode disabled? I went from performance to full speed. Oh. Hold on, wait. Where's full speed? Oh. I don't know why high performance mode makes my computer go rainbow, but it makes my keyboard go rainbow at the moment. But you know, yeah, my fans are now constantly running at full speed. It's very loud, especially when I can properly hear. You know, it's an ad thing. So like, is it like an ad thing just overall? None of it's really good or bad. Does it all just cancel out? What are the good things compared to everybody else being home at the same time? Like, what are the factors that make it rather than good or bad? Stairs. I recognize them this time. I'm not being schizophrenic. I think. Yeah. Boom. Hello. Hi. Oh, you brought me a drink too? Cool. Thank you. I have a plate of food.
I'll bring you down some paper cup. We gotta get drinks.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to eat with one hand. I now have placed food that was just brought to me. There's mashed potatoes with a fork stuck under it. He's the more religious one. He's also never home. No. Understandable. Is that the sun going down? That's amazing. The turtle should hatch soon. It's when I eat food, when I eat stuff like this, it's absolutely disgusting. So I apologize in advance. Or in advance, not advanced. These are the paper towels being brought to me, I assume. Thank you. Paper towels. Freezing. What's the hold on? That reminds me. I don't know. Sorry that reminds me. I can look at the temperature of my entire computer. Well, more so my GPUs, but you know they kind of like represent most part of my computer. What fingers do I eat with? I can walk with just these two. Right? I'm gonna, out of habit, use that one, so I'm gonna have to like purely walk like this. It's gonna be so difficult. Blanket. Put on a blanket. Simple solution. Oh wait, then I can't use my thumb for space. Not that I really need space, but you know. That is so much hotter than I thought it would be. Get under another one. And so how are you cold where you live? Cold and where you live do not go together. Very well. Good to know. Thank you. Oh, so this is how I'm part of dinner? Oh my god, that's amazing. I'm part of dinner, guys. You have an AC and a fan on. Do you have the option to turn off either? It's a loud soda can. Why is it? The can's greasy before I even touched it. Oh, so your two options are burn to death or freeze to death. Good to know. Simple solution. Put on more clothes. Which isn't a very simple solution because that's like annoying. And can be rather uncomfortable. Just like this stream right now. You need to do laundry. I understand. The raw desire to not do laundry. There's potato on my chicken. I'm glad I'm eating quietly enough for the stream to not like activate my mic or do that. Sorry to wash dishes. Oh, you did one cleaning task and I don't want to do the other. I understand that. You've already done so much. Turn let eggs again. Turn let eggs. Turn let eggs. Yeah, turtle eggs in. I need to get my helmet back. Hate doing dishes. Honestly, I can't agree there. Dishes, out of all my chores, are the ones I enjoy doing the most. Then again, I don't have that many. I can't walk in game right now. I'm not realizing. I've used too many of my fingers. I'd have to walk with like my pinky alone. The texture thing. Oh, yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah, no, that sucks. Problems on my crotch. Texture makes my skin crawl. Yeah. I get that. Which part of it? Like, if you touch any kind of food, the water on the plates, what part of the texture is so bad? Especially if there's wet food there. Yeah. Those are really good mashed potatoes. The sponge. Oh. Oh, yeah. No, it's like how some people can't properly touch a microfiber cloth without feeling sensory problems. Some things set people off. I can understand that. How do I eat this single-handedly? It's a thigh. I don't. The texture is inconsistent. I don't like it. Oh, yeah. It's first one, but yeah, because all the holes are unevenly spaced. There's a million factors plus the two sides. Also squishy, which wouldn't help. I'm so confused by the proper technique to eat this one-handed. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I saw my mic pop up for an instant. Hated that. But, you know, I can understand not wanting to do something because of sensory issues. Oh. That's hot. Grow up. Go away. What makes stuff worse? Yeah. Oh, I accidentally started breeding them. Excuse me. All that all the babies as well. That is not all the babies. You live with an adult. Oh, he does nothing. Yeah. 30 more babies. No. Doesn't look like it. No more babies. Rain? That might not be good. We'll see. He does nothing, so he just doesn't do the dishes. Joint. Watching my mic very closely. Two more scoops and I can make 2 of them. Or is he doing anything in the house? Yeah. I can understand the pain. I mean, this side's fine. Your crust. Mm-hmm. I did that, yes. Hmm. What a great roommate. Yeah, I gave him your med. And the treat thing, like always. Torture the cousin of the ginger cat. Amazing. Fried chicken is really good. That flavor was amazing. Torture the cousin with the cat. What just made that crunch? Something to crunch differently. The fried chicken is from Jap Grill. This is from Jap Grill. This chicken. You're telling me the chicken I've been eating is from Jap Grill. You just stay on there. That'd be amazing. You're telling me that this chicken that tastes identical to KFC chicken is from Jap Grill. That'd be better. I might ask you to bring me down more wing or more legs. Yes, I was literally just saying that. I have to clean my face after after I finish eating. What do you want? Stop staring me down with your nose. You're just looking at me. Is this clean? No, it's not. I apologize for being a disgusting human being. Dropped a crumb down my leg. Single crumb. Good enough. I never finished my potatoes. What are you gonna do today besides just stay home, stolapen? You don't know. Gonna play any games, draw something. What do you want? Probably do some far. Yeah, this dude he's just staring me down. I don't know why he's just looking at me. He has not moved. I've eaten half a meal. This dude has not moved. I'm believing you don't turn like so sleep. Yeah, okay. Every time my mouth moves down, like that, I I'm severing part of the connection to my headset and my skull right there, and I can hear air coming through the headset. It sounds so weird because my wrist. Oh yeah, your wrist was in pain. I remember that now. Yeah, makes sense. Not gonna use his hand for a while. There you go. Very nice. His hand is disgusting. Not that you can properly see it on camera for many reasons, but the majority of my fingers are horrible, horrific. Excuse me. Someone told me my burps sound demonic. I don't know if I need to celebrate or dread this. Even the fact that you can draw, probably dread it, run from it. Oh my god, I got my pinky too. That means I'm gonna have to move like this. Wait, trackpad. I can't reach F12. I can't reach F12. I got it. I walk around like this. And I walk around using the trackpad. This is amazing. Don't look at my turtles like that. One-handed gaming. Yeah. Yeah. Dread it. Just cross. You are. Pick whether you're gonna suppress it or not. Crunch so loudly that it looked very audible. And it was like halfway up the green. Why have you brought more food? I don't know, man. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out when food is dropped in front of me. What do you want? Thank you. Really, really. This is 2 paper towels. Apparently, according to Schmidt 2.0, I look like Dracula. Schmidt, yes, Schmidt 2.0. Dracula. For the pictures I've seen, I don't see it. That's the stairs. Hello, mother.
Hello, child.
What is it? Oh. No, you brought me 2 more thighs.
Yes.
And you used the dirty dude. You
Yeah.
brought me baby wipes or alcohol wipe things.
Clorox wipes. We
Clorox.
got these paper towels as well.
Put them on a stack so that I don't get my fingers. That's my
You want that?
picture you saw. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll take this.
You good?
That should be.
You don't need anything else?
No. I know you haven't sent any reasonable ones, but like just the few that I've seen. I know they're old and they're not super accurate, but like that's all I've got to go off of. Unless you've lost like every tiny bit of what I'm looking for shape that you had. It's just been recent that you're reshaped. Your entire face is reshaped. I couldn't see you was regular. I had a tan then. Did you? No. Maybe. Oh, the torch smoke. I gotta eat another thigh with a single hand. Which part doesn't have a bone again? That looks like a bone. No, that's a bone. So this one should be done, right? Oh. That's how this works. That's how this is shaped. Probably. Helmet. Oh, yeah. I only recently got a tan. Before, I did look like Dracula. My chest still does, actually. I still have a very pale chest. I went to the beach. I got burnt on my shoulders, fully burnt on my back, my face, a little burnt. My arms, tanned. Top of my arms burnt. Like, actually look. Yeah, no, I know what you mean now. You're just extremely pale. You look like a vampire. My chest, pure white. I'm still very, very pale, man. No, yeah, no. I've always had complexion issues. Which one of these did I take a massive bite out of? I genuinely don't know. Sherma is live streaming sorcery. Yesterday, I was eating something. Might have been yesterday, might have been the day before. I was eating something and talking. I bit down extremely hard on part of my lip. I started bleeding a tiny bit. Not much. Just a little. Just had to post. I started bleeding just a bit. Just a little bit. While eating, bit down on the exact same spot. And God, that hurt. Oh, spam. I could look at all that. What do you want? Stop looking at me. She's been looking at me for like an entire day straight. You're sending those way too fast. This is really hard to hold. Fried chicken is hard to hold because of how oily it is, how greasy it is. That's how you know it's good. Well, it's one of like several factors, but you must like. How do I hold this? Because I've compared this to holding something else. I can't remember what. That's the best kind of chicken. Yes. Fried chicken is amazing. Almost any fried chicken, any breaded chicken, it's generally fried, like just oil fried. Really good. I've made fried chicken myself before with chicken parm. Even me making it. Amateur chef. Not even a chef. Amateur cook kind of esque thing. It was good. Loved it. Chicken itself, godly. Fried chicken, just as good. Even better. It's one of the best kinds of chicken. Like you said. It can be done wrong, though. Hard to do. But it can be done wrong. Yeah, I could taste coffee too if I wanted. I'm hilarious. Sorry. I got all the meat off this. One left. I am hilarious. And we've all come to know. Have none of these turtles hatched? I think I just threw a single crumb at my computer. I did. Please, no. No, 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 no. I got it. I didn't make any coffee today. I had coffee yesterday. And you can still taste it today. Huh. Brush your teeth. Specifically scrape your tongue, actually, because obviously that's where taste is. Did you? You actually probably didn't. A lot of the like bad breath that people have is caused by bacteria on the tongue, not the teeth themselves. So scraping your tongue is the best choice. Excuse me. You did? Not well enough, obviously. No, I don't know. Eat something with banana in it. Banana overpowers everything. How do I don't know what this is. It's shaped like a big chicken tendon. It's shaped like a big cut piece of chicken. Not even just like took a piece of the chicken off and fried it. It's shaped like you actually like cut it like breast and then just fried it. Not too fond of banana. I can understand that. I'm not too fond of most banana. I'm fond of banana once it's hit a certain exact point of ripeness. There's something off about this piece of chicken compared to the other ones. I don't know what it is, but it's off. How far does stream are we? 40 minutes. I'm out of soda. Oh, that post. No, start looking at the post. Find the farthest back one. Sarcastic. Getting in a sock. I want this book without a cover. The first 365 days of the year are always the hardest. I've already sent the Insomniacs one. And give the person using it paralyzing and credit. That's the stairs. The invisible camera.
Nice.
I don't need another soda. Did I? Yeah, you did. Go. Leave. Small child, go. Thank you, though. Holly! Thank you! There you go. And I get the you're welcome. More importantly than food and soda, I heard an egg crack. Where's that one? Oh. Come here, turtles. Come here, little one. Not you! Who's dying? I only need like 2 more scoots, man. Dude, back off! Let me feed the children! There we go. Alright, 10 is all I should need. I don't remember sending it. I remember reading it, so I either saw it from somebody else while nobody else sends me memes, or you sent it. To the tomato pickles and onion, yeah. It is escape. There's a lot of turtles. My brain wants to shut down. That was pure breading. Pure breading and oil. The babies are running away. I really don't care at this very moment. Why won't you open? Let's try something I learned. I don't even know if I can do this with just one hand. I don't think I can. Oh my god, it almost worked. Some dude told me that you can use a soda can to crack another soda can. It worked. I had to crush the can in the process, though. They're shaped so you can do that apparently. Well, they're shaped so they can stack on top of each other, which then geometrically leads to being able to crack them with each other. Thank you, TikTok. I'm surrounded. Yeah, no, stolapen, as I've talked about with memes and stuff. Talked about this with a few people. I don't know if I talked about it on stream. Probably have. I have an insane database of memes and stuff stored inside of my head at all times. You show me something, I go back, every single thing I've ever seen, tell you if I've seen it. The majority of things, if you send me something twice, a month apart, I will most likely be able to tell you that you sent it to me. Like the month prior, or at some point. I won't be able to give a date, I'll be able to tell you that I've seen it. They'll lose interest immediately. Run away. No, no, where'd that go? Did it fall onto my plate? It did fall onto my plate. That was not from what I just bit into. That was the complete wrong temperature. Where did that go? Flashlight. Up. I do not often drop food in the room, but when I do, it vanishes. But, I remember a lot of things in my life. apologize. I bit on that part of the lip again. Same exact part. Is that my mustache or crumbs? Neither. There's literally nothing there. I'm schizophrenic. All this from a few eggs. Believe it or not. Oh yeah, by the way, yes. What are you by the way? What am I about to hear? There's crumbs on that. I should not have opened that. And put that there. There are numerous crumbs on that napkin I just picked up. I'll be ping-ponging between insanity and normality for around 10 days. Why is that? Is your sleep going to be all over the place for the next 10 days or so? I mean, wackier than it already is. I might go more in one direction. That would not be surprising. We already ping-pong between the two occasionally, just based on a few factors. Drink. Mother isn't home. Motors and home. Disinfecting wipes. And stress makes things worse. This might hurt my fingers because they are very destroyed. Either one, I guess. Kind of works. Just make things worse, yes. So, are you stressed? So, are you gonna be more normal because she's gone, or are you gonna be like more stressed because she's gone? Excuse me. More stress. Oh, I heard that. This doesn't feel too good against my lips. Makes the insanity worse. Yeah, obviously. That tends to be what stress does. I believe I'm clean. What that means is I shall take my plate upstairs. Actually, I could just call down one of my many family members to take my plate of garbage upstairs. Although, don't need to. I could just take it there. I'll probably be more insane. Understandable. Very understandable. Ball. That's good. Oh, very good. Jack, you'll make good friendship, apparently. Your insanity. I don't know if your insanity is good or bad yet. It's very hard to tell the difference for the most part because if the main difference is talking less. Your personality, I'm not gonna notice a switch in. So we'll see. Finger smoked fried chicken. They are very clean because I just alcohol wiped them. Are any of you grown up children that drop me scoots? Does not seem so. You. That's just there permanently now. You horrid creature. Dead. Ow. Hello. You hit a turtle, man. Why are you over there? What? So I talk about from the science thing. Oh. Keep feeling like there's more adults than there were before. What I could do to weed the adults out from the is now all of the children will pathfind to me through that hole, and because they're small enough to fit through it, they will follow me. They will find a way to me. I should make sure I actually get all of them to start coming towards me. Actually, wait, something else I could do to make this even easier for the children is to take this and yes, come, children. Is a thing, but also I tend to be more quiet when sanity is existent. Yes. Those baby turtles are stuck behind an adult. Okay. I'm giving them more entrances. That's cute. So I want to hold seagrass. Trying to get the children in here. But a scute? No, it's a baby. Babies and scutes look exactly the same, as we all know. One child? Should be a lot more of you. How did you? I left a block right there. Back! 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 Go! Leave! Out of here! Go! Move! Go! Away! Okay. This was not very well put together, as we all know. Yeah, more quiet when sanity exists. Well, when sanity exists, so do all normal emotions, such as awkwardness and what's the word I'm looking for? Like I don't know, something to do with control or what you say. Thinking things through rationally. Nah, I have all this continued. I don't know why I'm doing this. I might just leave now. I have nothing else to be here for. I have 10 scutes. I could sleep now. Boing. I mean, it's cool either way, whether you're insane or sane. Like, doesn't matter all too much. Unless it's a difference you noticeably feel and dislike. Hello, crops that just spawned in. Hello, conduit. Night vision! And the edge of the world flashes as the wears off. And not coach today. How dare you? I mean, I haven't posted on YouTube in like over a week, so actually, no, almost a week, not even over a week. Just sanity. It makes me want to peel off my skin. I don't think that's sanity. I'm fairly certain that wanting to peel off your skin is a clear sign of not sanity. Almost anything but sanity, actually. No, it is. Oh, hold on. Hello, mother. By the way, mom, I'm sitting in the VC that we were in yesterday. If you want to join me, these are going to be repaired first. How many levels am I going to get off this? Was that actually nothing? Did I genuinely just get nothing? Oh, that's why I got nothing. Okay. That's not a problem. I'll simply throw that out. Yeah, I can kind of understand that. What was I grabbing? Axe.
Hello.
Hello.
What is happening?
Kelp. Or was that like a different question?
What's a different question?
No, you just asked what is happening.
Yeah.
Is something happening?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Oh, well, there went my crafting table.
What'd you do
Should I
to your
join today?
crafting table?
I broke it. If you want to join, you can. Yeah, bad to have it around. Makes things fun. And finish filling this up.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
No join sound effect. I'll increase the volume of my music. Got it.
Yeah. I
Hmm?
went. I tried like I think 10 times.
Did what 10 times? Sorry, I'm deaf.
I died.
Oh.
Oh.
It picked up the sword. It basically two-shot me every single time.
Oh yeah, no. Do you remember that one time? I think you were here for that. When you might have been. A guy picked up my entire set of armor.
Yours.
Yeah,
That
Yeah,
was
when they
crazy.
have
I went
your
for that.
gear, it takes forever to
I went
kill,
for that. Yeah.
especially with the
Yeah. The
armor
thing
I
is, I
wear.
think most of my armor is basically halfway gone. So
Durability.
how many times I picked it up?
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
I'm wearing a
Good
gold
mind.
chestplate. Yeah. There you go. Thing is, I found diamonds.
You did?
Very nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, I did. There's so much lag and I hate it.
Oh no.
Yeah, it
I have
usually
6
is.
diamonds. It's more than usual today. I don't know. It was like that yesterday too.
Should be a server
Might be a
issue.
PC thing. I don't know. Could be. Yeah.
I need to upgrade. Oh, that's what I need to upgrade. Yeah. I need to do math help machine to actually know when I'm supposed to be harvesting it.
Cows don't
Because
want to breed. They just sit there. I right click and then nothing happens.
Ashton cows. I was gonna try to grab something. I can't remember what. I have a spare brewing stand that I don't know the origin of, but it's on top of my other brewing stand here.
I went
Decided
to
to
harvest
tear down
carrots
the
and they
OG
just
house.
disappeared.
Parrots? You don't want parrots.
Carrots.
Oh, carrots.
I
Let's say
harvested them and then they were gone for like a bit. They just disappeared. And then they reappeared a few seconds later.
oh, I've had
weird.
that happen.
Yeah.
I've gone mining and you mine something and it just never moves, and then all of a sudden you got this whole strip missing. The game catches up.
That's lag issue, definitely. I've dealt
Although
with that plenty of times.
Although yesterday when I was playing, I placed a block and I faced through it. And then
Oh,
it would kick me out of it. Like yesterday when I was fighting the zombie and like another horde of zombies in the cave,
oh,
because I ended up finding one. And that was the time when I died like 10 times. Because the zombie had my gear, and then there'd be another zombie that picked it up because I was stupid and died again.
that's terrible.
I have it 3
Well, the
times
good thing
getting
is
my
I had a
stuff
bunch of
back from
blocks. The good thing is I also ended up having a bed with me and setting my spawn point. The first time I didn't set my spawn point, I had to use the coordinates to get back home
Oh no.
and then navigate back. And then I forgot the entrance to my mine. I think I might have walked past or just lost it. So I had to like dig up from like a random place. Now you start digging somewhere. I don't know. I don't remember where at this point, but you might find a staircase that I built 'cause I lost. And then I covered it with dirt, of course, because well,
Very
we do. I didn't
Okay.
I didn't fill the whole thing up. You'll find like a
funny.
random staircase somewhere. Maybe. I don't know.
I leave random things everywhere. If you find random boats, that was me.
A chest is
Sometimes,
glitched open.
sometimes there's a chest on it and there's stuff in it. That was me. It's fine. Feel free to take it for a ride.
I also crafted a loom. I don't know why I did, but I did craft
You
one.
making banners?
I was gonna say you can make some
I have
banners.
single banner, that's it. If I got a shield, I could probably combine it with one. It'd
I don't
probably
think
be
you can
a
do
cool
that on Bedrock.
design.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think
No,
that's
you
a thing
can.
here yet.
You can.
Yeah. Now, oh, that's
You
cool.
can. Yeah.
I know they were talking about changing it. I just didn't know if they had done it yet.
You just reminded me to do something. Thank you.
Also, like, one of my chests is, like, glitched open, does not want to close. Just open. Kind of cool,
Tearing
but
down
also,
the
like,
original
closed.
house.
I need one
Ouch.
more piece of wood.
Oh yeah, I also have a diamond pick now.
Very
Nice.
nice.
Unenchanted, just there. And it's
I think I
losing all my other
have,
picks, I had to use that one more.
I have some random. Never mind, I got rid of it. I was about to tell you I had an Unbreaking 3 one lying around, but I would easily part with.
Sun's about to go down. Is everyone in a position to sleep when that happens?
I'm close enough to
Okay. I'll just make sure I don't have to go indoors.
find it. Just find it.
I'm excited for food and then I just leave. I don't get any food.
No, not you. You. There we go. Mother,
Child?
are you capable currently of buying an Unbreaking book?
Probably.
Actually, I've got to go. I've got to get it myself, anyways. I think I need like 4. I need like 3 or 4 more mending and unbreaking books. Where's my mending guy? He's in this bed, isn't he? He was like one of the first guys I got.
Sleepy
Okay.
time? Almost.
Soon, as soon as you can,
I think-
as soon as you
I
need me
think
to.
I think I'll have to make the roof today. But I'm actually just doing anything.
Oh, you're gonna put a roof on today. That's fine.
Yeah, probably.
So I left
I've
a
been delaying
bed.
it for so long.
I left a bed in my villagers area for so long that they made a baby for it, and now the bed's gone. So that baby's just gonna die eventually, just despawn, just vanish.
Oh, yeah. Another thing, I left the bed in like the cave that I was in. But I couldn't be bothered to pick it up. I just like as soon as I got it, killed the zombie that had my sword. I just dipped. That's it. Because I didn't feel like fighting anything else. Because I would probably died again. It would be a pain. I just left. So in a
Yup.
random cave there is a bed.
That's fine. There's a bed down in the deep dark. The ancient city.
Yeah, there's like 2 of them.
Just put it there to set a spawn point in case we
There's like
die.
a random psych ward like bed, like white.
Yep. That's what's in the deep dark too.
We had no use for it any longer. We had no use for it, so we just left it. It
Yeah.
was just a spawn point, so we left it, and there was no reason to come back for it because wool is not very rare in this area.
No.
Yeah, I was also being bullied by like a thing. Baby zombie.
Oh.
And the zombie with my sword.
They're the worst.
Then there's another one that ended up picking up my armor. I killed that one first. I got my armor for a second, then a zombie killed me again, the one with the sword. An infinite loop.
It's interesting. I think I'm gonna leave that there. Weird. Um,
Either of you want any of my unenchanted junk diamond stuff? I've got
I
like
don't know.
almost half a barrel filled with unenchanted diamond stuff that I disenchanted because the enchantment sucked.
I mean, if you want to store it over here, you're more than welcome. Because I might put it to use later.
Actually, yeah, it is my saddle barrel as well, so I do kind of need that space for something else.
Yeah, you can bring it over here, drop it in one of my
saddles.
shulkers, and I'll find it a home later.
Just pick a shulker for you.
It don't matter. One of the ones on the wall is fine.
I'll drop it eventually. I've got to store some stuff first for inventory space.
Yep, doing that myself.
I need to like open up 2 sections of the what's it called? I need to open up like 2 sections of the nether wall thing so that I can just fly between the portals again because of how fast it is. Or not, I'll just break in each time. Like I'll just break out and break in each time. It's not like it takes any time to break netherrack.
Right? It's pretty zippy. I might have to go in and decorate my side of the portal soon. And I think Stolapen had a good idea, and I'm going to use some glass. Not for all of it,
Please.
but for what?
Ghast. It's hunting me.
What about? Oh, they suck. Just enough glass that we can see what's on the other side.
You need sand. I can fly to the desert and grab you a shulker or 2.
It'd be great.
Why am I here? Oh yeah, I'm dropping off a bunch of diamond stuff. So there's one of the shulkers on the ground.
And on my floor, yeah. Or on the wall, it doesn't matter. I go through them and clean up stuff in there all the time anyway.
So out of the 5 shulkers you have placed right now, 2 of them are filled with kelp. So
Yes. One of the
I'll
other
just
ones.
leave it. There's music disc, cookies.
Look at the one on
blah,
the
blah, blah.
floor. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's fine.
I'll just drop it down some of them. Yeah,
It's fine.
it's all unenchanted.
Okay.
I also have a turtle shell helmet. I gotta enchant the turtle shell helmet.
Look, I tore down the house.
Where?
The big one.
Oh, it
original
is
one.
gone.
Because it was garbage. It was just there to have a roof over my head for a minute.
Yeah, why are the candles floating?
Because
And that
there was
lantern.
something under them. Because I chopped the blocks that they were on or hanging from. And I thought it was funny they were hanging, so I figured I'd leave them there.
Sounds about right. I
I was
gotta get the thing working.
amused.
Mom, you can see what this looks like from your perspective. Look at me go. Ah, dang it, it ended. I smacked into that post. I had this thing. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Flying into the ground and bouncing off.
But you're not going into the ground, you're just floating. You're not
On
even
your
touching
end.
the ground.
I don't know what this looks like on your end. That's the thing. I only know what it looks like on my end.
You go look at my stream and you'll see it.
That requires me to be able to do that. There we go. Okay, I'll just get it going again. I'll open up your show on my other monitor. Click, Twitch. Lucky gate key. Click, mute tab. Okay, you're just looking at me, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll track you. Sort of.
Oh, dang,
Now
I
your
had it going
lecture's
for a moment.
opening. It wasn't doing that a minute ago. Ah! What are you doing? Are you gonna
Okay.
come back this way?
Yeah. What did it look like when I just slap into the ground? Yeah.
That's not what it looked like before, though. That's funny. Looked like a bug.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Why specifically?
Yep. It looked like a bug.
It's so hard to get going because the glitch is inconsistent.
Is that what you were doing before? Because that's not what it looked like.
It is the exact same thing, yeah. When I bounce off the ground, but I'm still
Oh.
gliding.
It looked different before.
Yeah, okay. It keeps ending on its own for no reason.
Funny.
This, what I'm doing right now.
Yes, that's what you were doing before. Look like you're just skipping really high. Whoa, not that. It's weird.
Yeah. I don't know how to keep it going. I haven't figured that out yet.
I don't know how to use the elytras at all, so.
I'm just hitting the jump button as I fall to the ground, and I hold it. And if you hold it, you know how if you hold jump, you'll jump again and again?
Yep.
I'm using that to, so the game is torn between whether I'm flying or walking. So
Yeah.
it just picks both, so I'm gliding, but while holding jump, I just bounce off the ground like I'm jumping because I'm walking. It gives me the
Okay.
gliding controls, but it gives me like an aspect of movement. Wait, actually, I think I'm about to see. Yeah, that's what it looks like on your head.
That was
Skipping.
weird.
Yeah.
I told you, it's like you're skipping, but you're skipping really high off the ground. That's what it looked like before.
That's great. Oh, dang
You
it,
weren't even
ended.
touching the ground the first time.
Yeah, so it's inconsistent from your point of view as well. Okay, so that's why you didn't know what I was talking about half the time.
No, and you were like, I'm going into the ground. I'm like, you're not even touching the ground. What are you talking about?
What does that look like?
Gracious! What the heck was that? Now you're doing cartwheels.
Come on. Give me some good speed, game.
Good
What's this
gracious.
gonna
What
look
was that? What are you doing?
like?
Oh, I hear drown behind me. Where's it? Who's taking? What's happening?
Me, I'm
that
slowly
oh,
taking
what are you
damage.
That looks ridiculous. You have to see that.
I'm watching it. I'm so far in the air.
Looks
Oh, I'm gonna die.
ridiculous.
Hold on, I gotta land in the water. I'm slowly
Yeah.
taking fall damage. You're
You
gonna watch me
also
just
should
plummet.
probably eat,
Yeah, I
and
did.
it's but bedtime, I think.
That's amazing. What did that just do? Hello?
What?
Okay, sorry, I clicked the button. Wasn't sure what it would do. I hit F10 in accident. Yeah, that's great. I'm glad to know what that looks like on your end. It's amazing.
Crazy. Look like it took something really good. Bid.
I took some insane drugs. Oh.
Spammy the bed.
Dang it, you beat me.
I don't know how you could see that. My bed was occupied.
Yeah.
Couldn't sleep in that bed. It was occupied. Got to clean up this village.
How much height can I gain off of this?
What the heck?
Nah!
Look like a cartoon character.
Staying underwater for a moment. I gotta keep your stream open. That's amazing. I love how that looks on your end. It's great.
Oh, look, a drowned.
I think it's better if I. What's the word I'm looking for? I think it's better if I keep my angle to the ground, like the way I'm looking at the ground.
Where did you even go?
I'm around for some cherry blossom. I don't know.
I think Holly planted that.
What does that look? What does it look like when I come towards you? Oh. That's horrifying. I would not want to see that coming towards me in any kind of PvP situation.
No.
Timing on it is horrible.
What?
Getting it going requires timing that is very, like, it's consistent timing, but the window is so small that it's inconsistent whether my skill level will get me to it.
There's a little farm over there too. Did Holly plant that?
Possibly. I didn't do it. Oh, hey guys.
Uh-huh. Why do you look like that? What are you doing?
Remember how I was in the ground with my feet straight up?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you look at my stream, I'm doing that. So I'm just glitching around on your end because the
That is
server doesn't know
not
what
what
to do.
it looks like over here. Oh yeah, I see your feet sticking out of the ground on yours. That's funny. That is not the same. Where'd you go? You done being weird yet?
No.
No. I got another building to tear down.
Oh,
Or
well,
clean
I'm
up
back
my
to this.
inventory. Back to
Yeah, I
what?
think I was doing the glitchy thing again. Is that it? Yeah, so I think what it is I'm starting to fly with the Elytra so close to when I hit the ground, the game can't properly tell the server what I'm doing, but my client side knows that I'm flying. So it doesn't update my
Okay.
animations for you guys, and it doesn't fully update my position data. So I'm constantly falling as if I'm properly affected by gravity within the server, which is why I take fall damage. It's the technical side of it. Just it seems like it should be so interesting.
Mm-hmm. The music from my stream is fitting this perfectly.
I hope so.
Do you hear it?
No, I don't. I have your stream. I have it muted.
You should turn it on a little bit. Where'd you even go?
Into the water. That's what my scream sounds like on your end. I can't hear the music.
No? I have it turned down too low?
Yeah.
Just a second, I'll fix it.
It's so hard to tell whether I'm responding to you.
I'm
Like,
fishing with a sword.
Very nice.
Is that a little better?
I'll see.
I never even checked if my thing was picking you up, but it is.
I still can't hear it.
What?
Keep hearing you twice.
Couldn't
Oh,
hear
now I can
that.
hear it. It sounds like a British march now.
I don't know. But if you look at my stream while it's on and watch yourself bouncing around in the air, oh,
I'm gonna die to fall damage soon, by the way.
maybe eat.
Yeah, it's not just eating that's the issue. That is pretty accurate. Yeah.
Right? Where'd you even go? Oh,
I flew way too far away. Yeah, I was at like 4.5 hearts.
drink some honey.
I don't have any, so I ate chicken.
I have plenty over there.
I don't feel like going to get it. I keep hearing you twice.
Alright.
I really gotta like change the volume difference. No, I'm just gonna mute the stream again.
Okay.
Because I keep hearing your voice twice, and it's the exact same mic quality. So I can't
Because of
tell
the
if you're
stream.
saying something. Yeah, I can't tell if you're saying something twice or if it's me. Like, there is the stream.
It was just funny with the music and you hopping and skipping and bebopping to the music.
Yeah. I just like the way it feels to move like this.
Now I gotta figure out what kind of building I want to put here.
That's probably something you should turn into a short the way I'm flying around.
Right. I probably will. I almost forgot. I wanted to see if the clip of me being scared out of my wits when that witch met me at my front door and hit me with a potion. Hit me with a poison. Wanted to see if I could clip that too. 'Cause I definitely screamed. That building's gotta come down.
Yeah, if you look at the way
That
I'm
one's
moving
gotta
on my stream, it's a little fast. That's
Where
what I
even
love
are
about it.
you?
Gone.
Oh, there you are. The heck?
It's raining.
Ah, jeez.
I think okay, my health is slowly getting lower. I think the longer it goes on, the more it updates my position properly, so I start taking damage more.
That's a mess.
Mm-hmm. What's
Got
on
an
that
idea
sword?
for a couple builds.
What?
What's on your
What's
sword?
on your sword? Yeah.
Sharpness 3.
Oh, makes sense. Yeah, I had one of those earlier. Could have given it to you. Could have combined them for sharpness 4 sword. It's not much different, but it bumps you up by that extra like
You want some
damage
honey?
on the number. It's
Also almost lost it earlier. I almost gave up on it. I was like, not worth
It's
it.
good for you.
Because the zombie was literally bullying me.
Yeah, I know.
It'd walk off of me. It would hit me once. I'd be in half a heart. Something else would hit me, and then I'd be dead.
Mm.
It'd be like that again and again. It's pain.
Imagine.
What?
And the honey won't really matter because the fact that I'm ticking with damage like that constantly means that my hunger is going down constantly, and no matter what your saturation, if you're below 2 hunger, you will not heal.
Mm.
I almost gave up. I did, but then I came back. I was like, why not try to get it back at least?
Was that today?
That was yesterday.
Oh,
I ended up playing yesterday. I got very bored. I had nothing to do, so
yeah.
I had to play for a bit.
I think about doing that randomly throughout my day, mostly for the grindy things like the kelp machine.
Yeah, I sometimes get
yeah.
on without streaming for that purpose
What?
too.
Do you want to see the glitch chest? It's like literally just open.
Oh, you have one of those?
Yeah, I have one of them.
That's cool. I wonder if I can. Hold on,
This
can I do
one?
the thing I do?
Glitch
do a-
open.
Wait, how do I do it with a? I just can't. Wait, where do you have a barrel anywhere?
I don't have a barrel. I do have a shulker.
Yeah, the
I can
shelter
always
will
craft
probably
one.
work. Yeah, that would work.
I'll get some wood. Yeah, where is it? That's not it.
I don't know how I do
actually
it.
have everything.
Does opening the glitch chest, like, have you tried opening it?
Here, barrel.
Yeah, I have a reason, because the same way that chest is open constantly, I used to be able to do it with a barrel. They might have
That was
patched it
after
out.
that.
Yeah, you remember me doing that.
That was after I opened it again. Before that, I opened like I think twice, and then well, nothing happened. Didn't close. It just stayed open.
Oh, it's bedtime.
Sleepy sleeps.
I think they might have fixed it then, because I remember I used to be able to just look at a barrel, open it, look away, and it would stay open permanently. Yeah, they must have gotten rid of that. It's upsetting.
They probably did, yeah. And
It wasn't even. It was literally just cosmetic. It was just a cosmetic glitch. They had to patch it, really.
What was
It's a
patched?
glitch, so they probably.
Oh mother.
Hello.
You remember when I could open a barrel and it would just permanently stay open without me being
Yes.
in it? Yeah, that
Oh, wait.
thing.
There's a sheep. Finally, one. She finally spawned. It didn't. It's not spawn like usual.
Were you looking for a sheep?
Well, I have like an animal farm type thing that I want to start. I have
Okay.
the cows, but not the sheep or anything else.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
usually
sheep
around
and
here
later pigs.
or in the woods near your house.
Because
It's
I
a lot of
went there,
cows.
they were not there. Yeah, I know. I did some breeding. I want them to be as cramped as possible.
The
So I
goal
can
isn't
have the
just
most.
insane amounts of leather. Oh, I think you already mentioned that.
No, it's not.
Hmm.
That's just a plus. It's not the goal, though.
Hmm.
You know what? I'll just open up the hole again. Where's my... I'm gonna leave my axe as it is. Just close this thing.
I
have,
helped
like,
out with my
Most people
god
leave that,
axe.
and I don't know why I'm not gonna use that. Yeah, thanks. One. Now wait for another one to spawn, and then you put it here too.
Give me a piece of wheat real
And
quick.
later we move it there.
What do you want?
I was
You wanna
trying to get a
stack?
piece of wheat. Just a single piece. I don't need more than that.
A single piece for sure.
I was actively carrying hay bales for some reason, so I don't know why I need that, but yeah.
Because I was cleaning up hay bales and you ran by me and swooped them up.
That's about right. All right, I went across the plains and I found another sheep. You want it?
Yes. I should
Slowly
probably
leading him
just
back
craft a
home.
few of this thing. I should craft. And I did it again.
What did you do again?
Block glitched. Thing is, I placed the block right under me, and then it glitched me out of. It basically slid me off.
Oh,
It
there's
didn't
another
render
sheep.
properly, I don't think. And just pushed me off the block.
Yeah, lag issues are quite common with distance like this.
Yeah, but so it's kind of annoying because that's the reason I died like more than like 10 times. That's the
Something just
reason.
crawled on my
It's
arm
one
and
of
I
the
hated it.
reasons.
Sorry. Sorry.
What
Yeah.
in the world could that have been?
I don't know. I'm really hoping it was a fly and not a spider. Not a huge fan of
Ooh, what's
spiders.
Depending
happening
on the
over
spider,
here?
Yeah, as soon as I felt it, I shook my arm violently to get it off. I can't see my chat. Hold
Mostly
on. Not like
flowers,
there's anybody there. Oh, you're over here now, Mom. Oh,
there's a bunch of cows.
I'm checking it
Yeah.
out. I haven't been over here in a minute. Very nice.
There's a bunch of cows from breeding earlier.
I'm chucking the
I have like
sheep in
multiple
the
stacks of wheat. I can do it again.
chucked the sheep in the hole.
Cool. Usually there's a bunch of sheep back
Wait.
here, but you were looking for them, so you probably weren't going to find any.
Yeah. Although earlier when I just came here, there was a lot.
Yeah, just roaming
I mean,
around
like,
back here.
because they were in the way, I just killed all of them
Oh,
that I saw.
part of your issue
Uh.
is there's wolves
They
back
just-
here.
Yes, there is.
I found
I'm not only looking for pigs. I'm also
Did you
looking
see a
for
wolf?
sheep.
I found a pile
Not
of wool
for
and
sheep, for
mutton.
pigs.
Oh.
No, pigs? Those are slightly harder.
thing
They're
is, I'm
led
also-
with things.
I have
Actually,
carrots.
there are pigs
whole
up there
farm
in
of
the
them.
pink trees.
I think I just accidentally broke one of your crops while flying above it. I did.
That's okay.
Like I didn't even touch it. I'm gonna replant it.
This farm is basically like a scrap thing. It's like it's the beginning one. I'll probably get rid of this because like look at this, it's not centered properly. Look at the wood over here. It touches it. It's disgusting.
Hmm.
Change it.
Hmm.
To make it more like this.
I have a friend for you.
I broke my own thing, but it's okay. I'll fix it later.
I already fixed it.
Another sheep.
I used my hoe to get more seeds.
Where you want it?
Here, I'll get the other
That's
one.
all
real
yours.
quick.
Yeah, there's 3 in the hole.
I'll get the other one. There's 3?
Yeah, I got another 2.
Oh. I have a surplus now. I should start with like 2 and then just breed a lot of them. That's it.
Naked. Not anymore.
I already have a lot of wool. I'll have even more now.
Oh, gray sheep. This is so touch you. I have
I'll
9
get
grass
carpet.
now.
Be right back. I've got a carpet.
You want
All
9
I need is
grass?
pigs and chickens, but okay. I don't know what I'll do with it, but sure.
Hello, Moonlight. Welcome.
Where's my
Bees.
carpet? There it is.
I love bees, and there's
Oh,
bees
look, another
everywhere
sheep.
over here.
Now that you already have sheep, I'm gonna see a million sheep.
So many beehives.
Oh, hey, look,
now
another
that I
sheep.
have them, they're gonna be everywhere.
Oh, hey, look, a pig.
How many? One, two, maybe
That's just
zero?
one.
You said there's.
Yeah,
He's
there
doing it.
is a pig. How many? 0? Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
There's 2 pigs right here, but I don't have anything
know.
to attract them
Where are you? I have some carrots.
in the woods by the red roses.
If I know where that is, assuming I do, I will probably get there.
I think I found another 2 pig. I found another singular. I might find if the old one is still there, I'll have 2 pigs. It is.
Here's
You're
a
gonna have 4
pig.
pigs. You're gonna
I'm
have 5
coming
pigs.
to the edge of the woods. Pushing the pig. Because I also don't have leads
I wish I did.
on,
That would speed this up
on me.
way better.
I didn't
You
bring
should have
any.
taken some, because I have some. I see, I think. I was going the wrong way all this time. Going the other way.
Yep, there he is. You got him.
I am here.
Oh,
have a
how many
carrot.
carrots did you bring? Do you have another one?
I
Or
have 12
potato?
carrots. I had more, but
I just need
I
one
have
to
potatoes, I
lure
have
them in.
carrots.
Excellent.
Here. I think another stack, but that's in my chest because I got rid of it. I have too much wheat.
Really?
Yeah,
I will take any wheat you want to
that's stack in my
offload.
inventory.
How's my day been? I got fried chicken and I
You just,
did
you just
nothing.
have most of it because I won't be using much.
I use it to make mud and packed mud and mud bricks.
I have 3 more pigs for you.
It makes it 4 again.
Ow! You trapped me.
I'm placing the carpet 1 second. Here, the carpet's
Don't
there.
want-
Use the carpet.
I didn't need it.
Okay, your choice. You don't have to.
It wasn't there long enough. I didn't have time to react to
That
its
was the one thing.
existence.
All these bees.
You're gonna have
No,
2 baby pigs.
I should vote for chickens now. Should make a chicken
Fried
pen
chicken.
type
I
thing.
mean, considering it's demolished on a plate right in front of me, yeah, it was pretty good.
Are we ready to sleep?
I was asleep first.
Congratulations.
I'm gonna go home finally.
Into my inventory again.
Oh yeah, I was gonna buy him breaking books. Never mind, I'm not going home yet. Oh, very cool.
Didn't even do what you came here to do.
No, I got very distracted by YouTube.
Sorry.
I lost an ender chest. Do any of you see an ender chest lying around?
No?
I do.
Did you?
It's on the farm. I also see a white shulker.
That
It's
is
probably yours.
quite definitely mine.
Yeah, I didn't dye any of my shulkers yet.
I have just about all. Where are they? Oh, right there.
Farm
I see.
here. See?
Now I see sheep.
Yeah, I noticed I was down down an ender chest from 10 to 9.
Oh,
Did you not notice the shulker?
No,
Well,
because it
noticing
would have
those-
been
that's
in
an
the
ender
ender chest.
That makes
I
sense.
noticed that I was missing an ender chest, and that was my priority mentally. And I didn't think about opening the ender chest. Where's your unbreaking guy?
I don't know. I really do need to name tag these guys.
I found him.
There will soon be a lot of pigs too.
I had a pig farm
Because
under my
there are
house.
cows.
I had a pig farm under my last house in the other realm, and the
Mhm.
person we were playing with, because we played with a different foreign person in that one, weird coincidence. They named 4 of the pigs, and something I remember, because like the pigs, obviously, because they were named, they weren't supposed to die, they weren't supposed to be slaughtered like the rest of my million pigs in my house. But I ended up accidentally killing all 4 of them while spam clicking, and I didn't notice until much later. Rats are cool. Hello, Rat and Dre. Yeah, so I ended up having to rename all of the pigs so that I wouldn't get yelled at for having killed them. To this day, they don't know.
Makes sense.
Mm-mm. Funny.
Yes, hello. Rat Enjoyer is here, like I just mentioned, stolapen. Your mother has joined.
Yes, my internet mother.
Yes, the most important mother. Which
Yeah.
one is a lie? I'll give you 3 options. Oh, so we're gonna play 2 truths and a lie. Okay.
Mm.
I will probably get it wrong,
I should make
unless
a
it is
roof,
very obvious.
actually.
Roofs are kind of
I should make a
important.
roof, but I don't know. Or like the animal pen base. Should make a roof for that. Cause I have the base for it, just not the stuff. I do have the stuff, but just I don't know how to make the roof. I have an idea how to, but I don't know.
You gonna make a
Ow.
barn?
I'm not gonna make a barn. It'll be like this like horse stable type of thing, but no
Okay.
horses. That's just random animals. They're
Right.
shoved into like one single pen. It's just normal things. Don't worry about it. Normal.
Very,
Trust me.
very, very normal, but yes. Nah, my animals are
An
just
idea.
stuck in cages, fully exposed to the elements.
I've got an idea for a build, but I gotta clean
Mine
up
are.
the village before
It's
I can
very
build it.
similar from mine, but the thing is, I will probably build a roof over them. And again, maybe not. The reason I'm going to build it is for aesthetic reasons.
Yeah, because obviously you don't care about the animals.
No, I don't. It's
Cat, you
just
first
like
get
with
off the
people
table.
in general. But people are technically animals, so.
By biological definition, yeah. I'm 7-ish
Yeah,
feet tall. I remember that being true. I had to help an elderly woman across the road. Makes sense. 3, I was up all night last night. I'm assuming the lie is that you helped an elderly woman cross the road.
Yeah, because I would probably not do that, so I don't think either anyone else.
My reasoning is I
My voice is
remembered
doing weird things these days.
your voice. Oh, you mean that little hoarse bit of your voice right there?
Yeah, my voice is just like, yeah, it just goes in and out. I don't know. My voice is not like me.
What was I saying? I was saying something. Oh, yeah. So, I think I remember Rat and Joy being weirdly tall. I'm not certain on that. I don't know why I remember that.
Ranger is tall, I think, from what I remember.
Like a giant tall, so 7-ish feet tall is kind of accurate. Them staying
Because
up
I
all night
remember
last
the
night.
coffee thing. Like,
Go on. Number 2 is the elderly woman was reading a book. I knew it. Get some sleep then.
Stolapen?
yeah,
I have a something.
a pink sheep. Oh, by the way, your wheat. I have like 2 stacks of it. If you want it.
Oh, thanks. That'd be awesome.
All I could find at the moment.
You're taking
Thanks.
after your child. Oh,
Yeah.
taking after your child staying up all night. Yeah.
Baby
Isn't it
pink
usually
sheep.
the other way around?
Yeah, normally you
pink
take
sheep.
after your mother, not your child. But also, my mother
Yeah,
started
it's
playing
usually
Minecraft
the other way
because of
around.
me and my sibling. So, some things.
But yeah, I want to have to break this.
That's the
And
item.
bring an axe.
You know, there's an easier way. You don't have to break that.
I know, I just feel like it.
Okay, but then half of them escape.
Yeah, it's okay. There's not that many. The cows escape, then it's an issue. The sheep, no, it's not that big of an issue. I have to break all of them, actually.
You can go ahead and put them back
I have to
together.
break one.
I'll stand over here with wheat and keep them distracted.
It's Right back
But the
together.
easier way is
It's
to
in
just
my
put a
head.
block right here. They'll jump right in.
Yeah, but then again, the easier way is I don't always do the easier way. It's just funnier if it's not the easier way.
Okay.
At least to me
I
it
just
is.
did. I just did the classic
funny.
idiot thing.
My pain and suffering is enjoyable. Trust me. It's more entertaining than you think it is.
There is a lot of cows in here.
I have an
There
unbreaking
is.
3,
So I keep
mending 1
reading them.
shield.
It is so funny when you hold a
Right.
wheat and the cows come running.
It is.
They're loud. I gotta step away.
That's why I didn't build their pen right next to my house.
Right.
I don't
Somebody-
share a wall.
You already know my animal situation.
That was funny.
I was looking for another wolf, but found pink sheep.
Well, that's
know
how
you
you know
can
there's no
dye
wolves
those
in
sheep.
there.
Right?
Yeah,
You can dye those
can.
sheep
I'll
any color
probably
you want.
leave most of them white.
Why am I being oid?
I'll probably do like I'll probably do something like that later.
Yeah.
Then again, I'll probably make it into sections.
Vote on the
Alright.
Pink
poll.
sheep in one pen, then
You made a
Yep.
poll? Oh.
I would make at least one of every color, and then you can use whatever color wool you want to build with.
Ooh. Oh.
yeah, I don't really build with wool that often. And my voice is doing it again. I don't know
Oh,
what's the
no.
problem. It just does not want to cooperate with me.
You probably could, Rat Enjoyer, but I'd
You know
have
what's
to
funny?
go upstairs and tell my mom.
You gonna come do
You know
what?
what's funny? The fact that normally my voice does not do this type of stuff. It's only here when I'm talking to someone. IRL, it does not have this issue. Only when I come on here, wanna
course.
not act normal, wants just to crack and stuff.
This is a weirdly judgment-free place, so it doesn't matter how much. Also, Mom, should we add Rat Enjoyer to the realm?
Can. You have to do it.
Yeah. I should have a profile on my phone, so I'll go see if I can find that easily. It should be like one of the top images, so you know if I need to search for it. Oh, fish market. Oh yes. Yeah. Also, there's a poll in general. The Rat Enjoyer posted, and it's should Finny play Duck Life? Yes or no?
What in the world is that?
Duck
I
Life.
don't
It's
know
okay.
what Duck Life is, so I don't know.
Oh well, it's already got a majority yes, so
Oh.
doesn't matter if you know
I'm
what it
gonna
is.
assume like only one person voted, so
Rat Enjoyer
seems like it's only
and
like
String
one or two
Guy.
people. Yeah, that's like only two
And
people.
the only no is Rat Enjoyer
How
putting
are
the
they
letter
okay?
N.
Mm.
Alright, yeah, we'll go add Rat Enjoyer to the realm from my mom's
Democracy
side.
is wonderful. Democracy is
Sleepy time.
generally wonderful.
Back.
Sleep first.
Just yes or
Oh.
yes. Just yes or yes. You have a choice.
Be right back. And then
That's it.
mute. I'll be back in a moment.
Ooh, another trident guy.
Fun.
And he dropped his trident.
Of course he did.
4 tridents now.
I killed a bunch of them before you
4
came
now.
in here, and I never got one. I was complaining. It's really funny.
And I have 4. If
And I had fortune 2 on my
or maybe
pickaxe.
2.
Or on my sword.
All I have is sharpness 3.
Yeah, there's no reason I shouldn't have got at least one. That's funny.
Yeah, there is no reason. The game just likes me more. I don't know why.
It absolutely does.
That's weird. I have way better luck online and stuff than I do IRL, which is funny.
Give
Then
me
again,
a
I do have.
moment.
I'm quite lucky too. Like I won't do something for school, and then the teacher just won't check. Just get away with it. Or I'll bring something I'm not supposed to, and then just won't check.
Right?
And I'll get away with it. Yeah. Or they'll check, but they won't check me properly because, well, I also don't have much of a reputation for being a troublemaker.
Oh, right. That's good though.
So it is, especially because I can get away with more things. I can get away with too many things nowadays, especially in school. Because like
Right?
they wouldn't assume me because like I'm just that random kid that doesn't speak because I stutter too much to speak.
Oh.
Like I seem like the harmless one. I seem like the one that would be bullied, but I'm the opposite. I am the bully. Me. Trust me, it is.
I believe it.
Wait, that's all.
The child has taken over my computer.
But really,
Done?
I'm not really bullies like my IRL friends, which I barely have any, probably for that specific reason.
Yeah.
But I'm not surprised.
I had a lot of friends back in my school days, but I was a quiet kid for the most part.
Yeah, the only like I'm quite a stutter mostly, so if I didn't stutter, I would be
Really?
way loud, way like way more talkative. Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, a very religious environment, not very fond of those.
Right.
But mostly because I stutter. If I didn't, I would be talking about the most random things possible.
Is the stutter something you've always dealt with?
No, it was a recent development.
Really?
Yeah, it just appeared randomly and then just never went away. It's weird, isn't it?
That's unusual. Yes. Typically,
It
it's
is.
something you develop as a child or
Yeah, I think I developed it in
trauma.
sixth grade, which was basically like it's like 3 years ago. Oh yeah,
Sometimes
that was
trauma
before
can
trauma
cause it.
happened. Especially a lot of it.
It was
I
pre-trauma.
had one thing happen. Yeah, it
I
was
didn't
pre
realize you
that.
had any trauma, but okay.
Uh, it wouldn't be hard. You wouldn't be wrong to assume I did, because like the way I act probably isn't that surprising.
No, I
I doubt anyone.
didn't know there was
I
any
doubt any normal
trauma,
person acts
but
the way I do. I don't think any normal person would act the way I do, so it wouldn't be surprising to like assume that I do.
no.
Yeah,
Then again, there
Ranjor.
could be something I'm just forgetting about. So
Ranjor, you're added to
That's
the
very
thing.
who knows?
possible. Blocked it out. It happens.
Yeah, possible. Then again, I would have probably remembered it during COVID because that's when I remembered most things. That's also when my memory went to absolute garbage because, well, it can. And it did.
Mm. So was lockdown not good for you?
It was a good thing, but not good for me now. My grades kind of plummeted. Cheat,
Really?
but I didn't because I was too
I
lazy
hear that.
to. As you can see, very good reasons for not cheating. Not because I just
Okay.
didn't want or didn't feel like it, just because I was too lazy to. I just didn't feel like taking out the book and actually doing something. Like that.
So that was
Nah, who
during
cares?
virtual school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 1 year behind. But then again, at least I don't have to deal with my previous classmates because they were extremely loud.
Oh. Yeah, that's no
Good thing.
fun.
The thing is, they were a good collective as a whole, but also very noisy, which
Mm.
means a lot of headaches.
And distractions.
Yeah. Although I am the distraction, so it doesn't affect me that much. That's probably the actually surprisingly most teachers in like back when in primary liked me a lot.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Well, it was probably because I was the least annoying out of most because I just didn't speak. If I did, it was like answer their questions or like answer because I didn't ask questions. I just like I know almost everything out there because I went to a tutor. It's
Mm-hmm.
quite funny. I wouldn't participate, and then I just know everything.
That's funny. Probably
Yeah.
confused a few teachers.
But now, things I only had one teacher at that time, and I did my best to befriend said teacher. I think I still have her number. Yeah, it was a very interesting period. I think she's still in my school currently.
Oh.
I might go to check on like her class later when school starts.
You haven't
A lot
started
of
school
free
yet?
time. No, I start like mid-September. School's
Mm.
weird.
Just different. Everywhere you go, it's a little different.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fun fact, in Russia, school starts on the 1st of September.
Okay.
I'm not in Russia or in a Russian school for that matter, so it doesn't make much of a difference.
Right.
Just mildly interesting things.
You've lived a lot of places?
Not really.
No.
Mostly only like traveling stuff. I only live in two places, like two different countries, and that's it. Like,
Okay.
I was actually goals of living there. That's really it. Because and then I ended up moving back. Some other issues. It was very fun, actually.
I've
I
got
think
a whole
I
pack
moved in
of
like in
dogs
first
in here.
grade. Moved back the same year. Didn't even stay for a year there, more like a vacation type thing. I did go to school there, so it wasn't that bad. I would probably want to move again. Not there, but like in general. Moving is fun.
I agree.
I like the chaos of it.
I just like to travel.
Unpredictable, and I like it.
I've
I
traveled
like
around the
that too, though.
states, but I've never left the
Chaos is just.
country.
Mm. I think I traveled like to different countries before, mostly over layoffs, like not layoffs, but with connecting flights. But I did travel to other countries. Yeah, I've done that before.
Fun.
It is, especially when because we used to do it every year. It was hella fun.
Yeah, I bet. I don't
Like
even
one of
have
my
a
favorite
passport.
things. I'll have two soon. Maybe because I
Why
have to
would
get
you
an
need
internal
two?
one. Oh yeah, because
Oh,
it's like an ID thing. It's not really there's internal
right.
passport stuff. So there's like one
Okay.
external, one internal, or in country, one outside of country. If you're a citizen of Russia, you have to get one at the age of 14, 15, I think. Yeah, I'm already at the age I should get it.
Boy, you made a map. Where are you
Like, I'm a
going?
bit late.
What do you mean I made a map?
I just saw you made a map. Where are you going? I just looked
Oh,
at your stream.
I'm making the area around spawn on the map. Not going anywhere. I'm just kind of doing things.
I mean, didn't we just get a new player
Yeah,
who spawned with a brand new map?
yeah. What about it?
You making maps of spawn. You
Yeah,
already have that.
I'm making my own, and I'm gonna fully explore all of them because I have the amazing resource of flight to do so.
I
Fabulous.
should probably make a map too, actually.
Where do
Yeah,
you need a
right.
map from? Of what area? A map of here?
Just in general, I should probably get one. I should probably just
I
get
mean,
one in general.
I have one. You can copy it.
Doesn't
It's cheaper to
doesn't
just
matter
copy
what
it.
map.
I mean, unless you want to start with a
Yeah,
fresh
sure.
map that's
I'll
not cleared. If you copy it, if one of us clears area, it clears it on the other person's map.
That's very.
Does someone not have a
I can't
bed?
open inventory or anything.
Seems two people are currently not close to beds.
Yeah, I think enjoy my
If you can't open inventory, you might want to leave game and come back.
one is me because I'm trying to craft one. That's what I'm gonna do.
Could always just both leave and then sleep will
I'll just
happen.
craft a bed then.
Oh, one of you left. And there we go. We're all
I
asleep.
did. That was me. 'Cause my inventory
Ah.
didn't left. My inventory didn't want to
Reset.
open.
It couldn't
Or
work.
really anything did not want to open.
Better
Didn't
not be
wanna
a
work.
witch out my window. Oh, there are zombies out there. I can hear them.
This might take a while.
Well, it might take a while.
I should probably just reopen game in general.
Yeah.
I had the game open for like a while, just like on the menu.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I forgot to close it. So
Oh
that might
yeah,
be the
it's like when
issue.
I leave my computer on for too long, and when I start streaming, it crashes because of it.
Yeah, my computer's on almost all the time because it's a pain to turn on. It takes like half an hour to boot properly.
Yeah, I could understand at that point.
It's just a habit. It's easier just to turn on the monitor and just have everything running. I wonder what's going on with my voice. 'Cause, like, why is it the way it is? Why?
What's wrong with it?
What's wrong with it?
No, because it keeps like cracking and stuff. It does not want to work. Like it should.
Yes,
Just
my love.
doesn't wanna.
I don't know. In a bag over there somewhere. They're not right there on the counter? On the table?
Okay. What?
I don't
Okay,
know.
it's on. Okay, never mind. I thought just Minecraft not wanna boot like at all. Did not want to start. Then it
Weird.
did. So I should probably just restart my PC later.
That'll
That might be
take
the issue that's
absolutely
causing it.
forever.
It will, so I'm gonna do it after stream, not during stream.
That makes sense.
Because even though I have laptops like right next to me, they're also gonna take time to boot, so it'll also be a pain. Gonna be a pain anyway, so might as well just like
Still choose the least painful.
not do anything. My back's killing me, specifically shoulders. Oh, and now there are 2 open chests I do not want to close.
Oh,
Honestly,
no.
that probably happens for you. My voice. For you quite easily because the whole internet thing, the lag thing.
Yeah, plus I'm using an old phone as a router because well, router doesn't I don't have one. We do have one, just don't know where it is. It was taken away for some reason. I knew the reason at one point, but then just don't remember it. A fish, and I have like 10 gold for some reason. I forgot how I got it.
Holly, did you find them? Did you find what you were looking for? Put that away. I'll help you. Guys, I'm logging off for a minute. I'll be back.
Okay. Normal mother activities.
Now to breed the sheep.
It takes me this long to fill out an entire map while moving at the speeds that I do. That's annoying.
It's probably just stuff with rendering.
Partially.
It's about to render stuff, which is probably why it lags. When you do it very quickly. Remember that issue? That's probably the reason for it. because rendering takes a while sometimes.
I don't think that's the issue this time. I mean, it kind of is. Part of the issue is I have to stutter my movement to actually get like corners because I don't want to miss a dot and then I have to go back for it right at the end of the entire map. I've got to slow down so I actually hit every single dot as I go over
That's
it.
basically rendering stuff. Like basically just that. That's the issue you're having.
I think
It
it's
render fast enough, which for it to like actually register on the map. So, or it does render fast enough. Just it's not. You don't stay there long enough for it to render on the map.
it
But it'd still
renders
be rendering issues.
real world. It renders perfectly fine. The map just has a limited update speed. Yes,
Yeah,
Mom, I did
so
finish off the
it's-
bagels.
But
I don't know why they chose to limit the speed that a map updates.
probably just have exploits or something. There probably could be a way to exploit stuff with that.
They don't want to crash servers, I guess. I don't know. That could always be a command thing, though.
Yeah, possibly.
Or a setting, like map update rate. Because you have tick rate as the tick thing as a setting. That is, I forgot that existed. That
Yeah.
big lush
Bottle
cave.
and coal.
What about lava and coal?
A bottle to quiet. No, a bottle and coal.
Oh, okay.
Find one. I don't have coal. I just don't think I have a water. No, I don't have a bottle.
Just takes 3 glass and you get like 3 of them.
There is the coal. I remember I had some. Where did it go? Where did my coal go? I saw some earlier.
I missed
I
that
should probably
corner.
give
I
this
did.
one to me. Coal. Why do I have none? Let's get some sand real quick.
Ow.
Should be enough.
I'm in like 4 pains simultaneously.
Hmm.
Neck, something
interesting.
in my chest and my arm, and then my shoulders, which are very sore. Well, that's basically just neck because it's my trap specifically. I love when the human body stacks pain on itself. Pretty sure one of those pains is caused by caffeine intake, though. Because this is like my 5th cup of coffee today, if not higher.
I could disappear. The charcoal is there, but like the glass and sand just shows that it is melting. It doesn't render anything.
Your update speeds are non-existent.
Yeah, which sucks. Because the way I like playing games is like very fast paced.
As you may have noticed, same.
Not fast enough, I just won't be able to pay attention to it. Like it's probably quite obvious. Ah, my update speeds suck. I hate it so much.
My main speed thing is actually what is my main speed? Wait, I'm broken. I'm very upset by basically anything that takes any time at all in this game. Not even just because the menus won't open, just
Yeah,
like
you're right.
having to go
Also,
through
it's just
my
in general,
shulker
if it
and your
takes time,
chest.
I don't want it. And half the reason
You're
I don't do anything.
You take attention span to do? Not doing it.
Yeah, exactly that.
Almost night, it looks like.
Exact
Yeah.
reason, actually. What do I do with this bottle?
Oh, my elytra is dying. I'm gonna have to go home soon.
Oh, a chicken. I have to take it home. As I need chickens. Means I have to
You
hit
can
this
make
food
the
cost.
chicken
I don't know
machine
why
I
I
did.
need chicken. I will. Like, put it somewhere first.
I mean,
Where
pork
I
is
wanna put
pork
it.
is actually the better food source, though. By the way,
I know, but still, I want to have options, just in case. Just in case someone decides to massacre all my pigs. I don't know why they would, but just in case.
gotta prepare for
Then
every
again,
outcome.
they would probably be able to massacre everything else too. Well, considering I'm talking about it on stream, and considering the place on here probably watches stream, it's probably won't help much. They could just massacre all my chickens too.
Yeah, everybody
My
here
reasoning
is
is quite
very well
stupid.
connected.
And there are mobs everywhere.
It is nighttime. Yes. Are we about to sleep?
And there are mobs everywhere. Which means I have to get out of here and sleep.
I can't place a bed. I am on top of a tree. I am in a dark oak forest. I could die at any moment. Okay, well, somebody isn't in bed. Tell me when it says 2 out of 3 people are in bed, please.
And I'm being attacked by literally almost everything under the sun. Ah.
Did you die that quick?
Yeah, I'll
They
rejoin.
picked up your sword, didn't it?
They picked up my sword. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any help?
I'll be over soon. Sleep.
I left
Go
the
back
game
to
so you
sleep.
can
Rat and Joy. Rat and Joy, go back to sleep. Oh, I guess you left. Oh no, you were blown up by a creeper because you slept outside.
I
Okay.
did. What? I was blown up by a creeper? Who?
No, stolapen. No, you are stolapen. Rat and Joy. Ah, so many people.
Oh.
Yeah, Rat and Joy went to sleep, wasn't asleep, and then died to a creeper like seconds later.
Makes sense. Although I think for now, Rat and George should stay with me. Might be a better option for
Actually, this way is the better way.
them.
I'm gonna go home.
And my stuff is gone. Yay. And it's not gone. Actually, zombie is kind of downstairs. No. It's gonna pick up my stuff and it's chasing me down. Let's break this.
Wait, I'm supposed to
Didn't
come
that
farther
fall
this up.
damage?
Oh wait, Rat and Joy got blown up. That means they're probably back at actual spawn. Okay, leave game so your stuff's out of render distance, and I'll pop over through the nether.
My stuff that's like might despawn is in the hands of the zombie, so it probably won't despawn. If the zombie does, which it probably won't because holding something. I thought that's not important, might, because I put like stuff. I managed to get into a shulker. I should put some stuff in the shulker or the chest. I'll probably just do that again. I'll see to get my stuff there. Then just all I need your help with is the sword that I want to get back. Maybe that armor, but then again, I'd probably be screwed after this.
Hello.
Alright. Don't load into the game just yet, Mom.
I already did, but I can get out.
Yeah, actually, you're at your house, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, log up for a moment.
Sure
It's not
am.
going to take me long. I just want to make sure nothing despawns because the stuff has been gone for like a few minutes already.
Log out for a minute.
Yeah, log
Why?
up for a
Does
moment.
she need something picked up? I can go pick it up.
I mean, yeah, you could.
Yeah, because thing is, I need a zombie defeated. It has my sharpness 3 sword.
Yeah, Mom, do you want to
Shots
fight a
me out.
zombie
I'm not
that
wearing
has
armor, but
enchanted
still.
sword? As it has an enchanted sword?
Where's that?
I assume I stole a
Look,
pencil.
At my house.
In the house?
Over there. In the house, yes.
In the house.
Got ambushed.
Bird.
There's also some
Look,
random stuff.
Stuff all
You
over the
pick it up if you
floor.
want. Yeah, that's my stuff because I died here
I don't
before.
see anybody. I hear
They were
him.
outside.
Where'd he go?
It's probably up.
He's dead. I got your boots.
Yep. Here's all your stuff. Oh, I picked up half of it. Hold on. That wasn't
So that is
mine.
dead. That's a good thing. Sharps.
This sharpness 4
that wasn't
sword took like
mine.
4 hits. Well, it took like 4 hits to kill him while he was already damaged. Yes, hello, Rattinger. Do I need to come get you from spawn?
I'll go with you. Please wait for me.
I was gonna fly, but yeah, sure.
I got more stuff here. Where'd you go? I'm gonna put it in a
Why
box.
is is this your other items? What's all this?
I put it in the box.
Oh, that's
I
Rat
think
Enjoyer
it's
stuff.
Rat Enjoyer's items. I'll pick it up. I'll give it to them in a bit.
I can't pick up anything. My inventory is like completely full.
Mine is basically empty, so I'm wouldn't be make a big issue.
I gotta eat.
Because half my stuff is not there. Like maybe like some carrots. And like for mine, that's it. For like all their stuff and the sword.
I don't have any of my other maps, by the way, so the map Rat Enjoyer is not available to me. So I'm just gonna have to guess based on one coordinate that they're one coordinate and the fact that they're off the map, that their location is south of the left part of the map.
I think that's everything I picked up. I just
Don't
put in this
fall into
box
this
right here.
giant pit. You will die. Where did you go? Oh, there you go. Yeah, don't fall into the massive pit. I know how prone you are to dying to fall damage.
Is there a sign that says follow me?
Fall damage. It's because I'm stupid. Yeah, that was. Ranger was showing me something. So that's that.
There's powdered snow right there.
Trident
Do not
guy.
directly follow me. Go,
There's
yeah,
a
you're going that way.
trident guy. I bet I don't get a trident.
Some more powdered snow. Just stay out of the snow. You are
Nope.
very
I
slow.
killed him and no
That's what I
trident.
am doing. Well, yeah, because basically, and I'm in powdered snow again. No, I'm gonna die out of this.
Just mine it.
That's what I'm doing.
Do it faster.
I'm out of it right now, but I still almost died to it. So.
Hypothermia.
With a
Oh yeah,
shovel.
actually, I've almost died before. I almost drowned once.
That's happened
I don't
many
know why
times.
this is relevant, but it is. I mean, it's something I think I've almost died multiple times, but I almost died to drowning once because something stupid I did.
Why don't you sprint jump?
Stupidity is my brand. I'm out of hunger. I have to eat some carrots because I didn't bring any fish with me or any this thing. Thanks. Wait. Yeah.
I have
I just
unlimited
realized
amounts of
you have some
chicken.
pork chop. You do a similar thing with the pigs. Well, I think it would work that well.
It actually
Oh,
no,
hunger, finally.
because the way that the chicken thing works is the eggs are chucked at a slab, so you couldn't really get the pigs to auto multiply.
Yeah. You'd have to breed them. You'd have to breed them every single, quite often. Breed them often, so that won't work. I realize also they're too tall for it, I think.
Why do I have a stone pickaxe? Oh yeah, I picked up some Rat Enjoyer stuff. I'm just grabbing this hoe because
Yeah. Yeah. Mine down on accident.
Rat Enjoyer, where are you?
Remember, I died
there you
around
are.
here,
Hello, Rat Enjoyer. Ow.
and I'm struggling to do parkour because I'm bad at it. Hand-eye coordination sucks, even though I'm an artist. It should probably be better than
Why are you shaking
it
your head
is
no
right
at me?
now. I am struggling. Don't know
see
why.
that.
Actually, I do know why. I
Skill
do
issue.
know why I'm struggling. I don't play the game enough. Exactly. And if I just jump off right now, actually, I was gonna say that. Render already did.
Why did you aim for the hard ground? The water was right there.
I didn't aim for it.
There is
I
a
clicked W
horde of
by
zombies
accident.
coming towards your location. Okay, never mind. There's one because the
There
rest of them
is?
don't have helmets. Yeah, there were 3 of them coming towards you. There's 3 zombies making their way towards your location.
I should get out of here. I'm not good enough to actually
Ow.
be anything.
Actually, where's my shield?
Actually, I have no pickaxe on me. I have no way of getting out. Unless it's using the sword, which I can't use the sword because, well, it's not. I cannot dig with it. Is that a child? It's not.
I just launched a zombie at Rattinger. I hate knockback! It's so annoying! I'm so upset I have knockback on the sword. Honestly, I might remake this sword and just give it to one of you.
Now.
Are we going home? Is that what's happening, Rattinger?
Let's go home now, yeah.
Why are you eating rotten flesh? I have copious amounts of chicken.
Have your bread. I'm giving you this thing here.
Edited the character. You didn't do anything to it. What? Oh, there it is. I could go through and edit a character, something like that. There's bread and stuff on there. If you jump down that hole, there's some bread.
I know.
Was that from me? Did I give you that bread, or was that just your wheat?
No.
You want chicken?
Do some carrots too, because I have too many.
Oh, a bird.
It'll be nice.
Is it bedtime?
I will be screwed.
I
have a white bed, and there's a zombie. There are multiple zombies here.
It's
assume
raining and it seems
Rattinger
kinda
does
dark.
not own a bed.
Somebody should
I
remedy
have their
that.
bed.
We all have more than enough wool.
Not on me at this very moment. I don't. You're typing. Why are you typing with? Press the T key on your computer. Press T. Press T on your keyboard
There's
while
no
not
wool,
looking at
so
a
I
sign.
can't
Like
make
cannibalism. Yeah. I see.
There's a zombie coming this way, I think. I saw one, and I'm in a hole. I'm not in the hole anymore. Not exactly a hole, but still. There's also a creeper nearby.
Do something. Pick that up. Thank God.
One.
Where are you? Oh, Enderman.
Right in
Oh,
front
there's
of
2
you.
Endermen. Come at me, bro.
In the rain?
No, underground
Yeah,
in a
I
cave. I'm getting into a
Why?
war.
Why are you underground in a cave?
There are creepers involved.
Why are you
If you
doing these
die,
things?
I'll probably just collect
For
your stuff
fun!
and then just disappear.
You think
But
I've
your
taken
stuff is still
damage?
here. Just in case you do
Doesn't
die. 'cause
sound
like,
very
remember
fun.
last time?
Yeah, you'll actually
Remember
get my stuff
last
this
time
time.
when you came to get me? Yeah. 'Cause I actually have some gear. Not a lot of it, but I have some of it, and I also have inventory space.
Also, never mind. I was about to say you could go through my stuff and get a shulker, but never mind. I should always carry 2 shulker shells in a chest, or just straight up a shulker that's completely empty, just in case I die and someone needs to get my stuff. I can just chuck it all into the shulker.
Ew, there's spiders out here. Or is it possible to sleep or no?
I don't know if we all have beds. I could always I could drop a bed, or like we could all 3 leave. Do you have 2 beds?
I have a single bed. I
you
have
have
one, not 2. That's not my bed because I didn't take mine. It's Rattinger's bed.
No, yeah, go into a hole. I'm gonna light this stuff a little better. I'll do that.
Iron Golem is out here working hard.
My first creeper that I actually killed and didn't blow up in my face. I'm proud of myself. I actually didn't die to a creeper. Ooh, enchanting helmet. Let's see what.
There's
Where'd
the
he
creeper
go?
on the
There he
roof.
is.
Still picking up everything.
Get back here! You did it again! I launch everything so far away, and it's so annoying! I want to fight things, not launch them 2 miles away from myself. Stop it! We should probably, each leave so that Mom can actually sleep.
Yeah, we
That or I've
should.
got to leave game.
Because
there are monsters everywhere.
Yeah, right.
I left the game, so I'll joke
Okay,
off
I'm up.
Oh, okay.
I'm up,
We
I'm
join back.
I'm up.
Alright, while you guys are gone, I'm gonna try to place torches in the area. Never mind. Rattinger is already back.
Well, I could
mean,
have
you're-
technically just placed the bed and slept, but
Both of us
I don't
could have, but it was quicker to just leave.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
it was. Will I have my good? Oh, projectile protection might be useful. Got the stuff of a zombie. Let's go home now, because this might not be the safest place, because I will probably end
Obviously.
up dying and losing my stuff again.
Are you in the big lush cave?
No, we're in that cave, that one cave in the cliff from the beginning when we started the game.
What?
Oh,
Hit
gross.
the hashtag. I don't.
I'ma hit the
Oh, okay. I think I get me.
I'ma hit the F out
Oh,
of fish
shit
with
out
a
of
stick for food.
Oh.
Or
There is a pig here.
God, I wish I had my Riptide Trident.
There's a
All
pig
these fish
here.
would be dead. I'm gonna hit the
I'm so
crap
used to having aqua
out of
fairy
this
that
fish.
I have some this thing. I have some carrots. I have like almost a stack of them. There's 42 because I ate some. 'Cause I was basically starving.
I'm gonna just go around and kill a bunch of cod.
And I'm suffocating underwater because that's normal.
That's
That's
the
what
word.
fucking should do.
That's the word you use for that. Yes, suffocating underwater. There's not a word for that
Drowning,
already.
basically.
There you go.
There is not no. I mean, cut me some slack.
Rat Enjoyer, dude, you're gonna drown. Why are you just sitting at the bottom of the ocean? Yeah, if you swim around, you'll find a million salmon and cod in the surface.
That's what I'm
Or on the
collecting.
surface. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just
If
going
I make,
around
a
hitting
boat,
everything
that
I
might be a
see.
bit easier.
I don't think I'm currently carrying any wood, sadly. I'm about to start drowning to death.
Might die soon. I might die soon. I should get out of here as soon as
You
possible.
are
'Cause there's a bunch of ground
surrounded by
following me
drown.
now.
Yeah, I got them. You're good.
I know.
They're dead. You're safe.
Oh, man.
Yeah, your track record with drowned isn't exactly good. Yeah,
I know.
if you
That's why I
need
try to get away from them.
if you need fish, I left plenty. Goodbye, chicken.
I have I think 13 cod,
Ooh.
and then 2 salmon.
I picked up none of what I just killed.
I'll just
There's a sign
collect
somewhere.
stuff. That's all I can.
Blown up by a creeper.
I watched it happen.
How?
That sucks.
Okay, 2 shell. Do you have wood? Actually, I have wood. Never mind.
I have wood on me too.
Yeah, I thought I didn't, which is why I was asking. I'm making a shulker to chuck all of Red Enjoyer stuff into.
I have some of their stuff, like their bed and stuff. I have that. I'll give it to you in a sec. 1 second.
Behind it.
I'm gonna
Not that
one
that
heart.
won't even help. You might want to go into a wall.
I probably should. Bye bye for now. Until I actually heal up for a bit.
Do you have a torch in there?
I do not. Well, it's fine. I don't think it'll spawn. Because
I'm trying to give you a torch. Right? No,
Oh, goodness.
you have a torch now. Stay in there. That was a trident hitting something. Hold on, Rat Enjoyer, you are not currently safe. Do not stop moving.
Do not engage. Come here, Mr.
Yeah, that-
Golem. You need
A
repairs.
Well,
shulker
I don't
next to
have a
where you died is
pickaxe.
all your stuff.
I should probably give them more of their stuff. Because I have some of it too. I have all their oak signs. And then beets. Where's the shulker once again?
Why are you using an ender chest right
Oh,
now?
here.
You do not have the amount of stuff where you would need an ender chest.
Oak signs, these flowers, a
Behind
bunch
you.
of wood.
You guys need to watch your surroundings. How
You
did
know
I
when I'm trying
drown?
to empty out my inventory of stuff that's not mine, it's hard to watch behind you because like I don't have eyes behind my back.
Be
In
somewhere
games
safe.
especially.
Like, actually, just like move somewhere safer. Instead of being in the middle of a cave while you do this exchange, wait
Because
till you're like not in the middle of a cave.
Yeah, this is probably all actually bed. Here. Everything.
That big
I'm trying
cave
to.
that we went in before where
Intros.
we found the deep dark.
Ooh, armor.
Um,
I need some. I'm basically dying. Ooh, this is
Wasn't
actually,
there
has some good,
a geode down there?
actually kind of
Maybe.
coolest thing. So this is better than what I had.
Hey, take my shulker back. Save.
Do you want gunpowder? I have plenty.
Actually, yes, I would very much like gunpowder.
Hmm.
You know, you guys are lucky there's no friendly fire, because if I hit you once, you'd be at like half health.
Yeah, I turned that off.
Yeah,
You know, gunpowder
Right
is
here.
definitely something I'll take.
the gunpowder. On the floor there. Perfect.
Where?
Look there. What are you searching for? The gunpowder?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, why do you sound like that?
like what?
I think
Like a
Granger might
monkey.
have picked it up on
That's the
accident.
point.
Right, I got it right next to.
I run around committing mass acts of war.
I'll just stay around here.
Not that you
Make sure no
probably
one-
need it, but here's your stone pickaxe, Ratender.
I need a pick because I don't have a single pick in my inventory.
Do you have the resources to
I
make
have
one?
a sword, but not a pickaxe. I don't. I
Oh.
don't have any wood on me.
Oh, I have sticks.
Oh,
if you
well,
need
yeah, I
them.
do. Yes, I don't. I have stacks upon stacks of it normally, but yeah, what will I do with sticks? Beat someone to death? You do. I don't
Make a
have a crafting
pickaxe.
table. Okay, thanks.
Maybe.
I was working on it.
I just thought you were gonna give me you were gonna give me sticks and just dip.
Yeah, I was
Or
gonna give you
something like-
sticks. Like, yeah, make it
That's
yourself.
enough.
Go get the wood yourself. Not my problem that you
Yeah.
don't have wood.
Also, that's probably what I would have done to like anyone. Would be funny in my opinion. Plus, chances of me dying aren't that high as they were, especially at the beginning. So it's not that bad, really.
2 stacks of coal on me now.
I only have 5 coal on me because I didn't do anything.
I just have fortune.
What are you doing? But why are you giving me wood?
You didn't have any wood.
Okay, that makes sense.
I left an ender chest
forgot
somewhere.
about that completely. Right over there, I think. Right
I know
where
it
we were
was. I knew
sitting
exactly
there.
where it was. I had to go. I had to go to it.
Coal.
There's a spider right here. Like 2 seconds. There it is. It's attacking
I hate
you.
when things require brain cells. I hate when stuff requires brain cells. I'm severely lacking said brain cells that I should be using all the time.
Are we gonna end up going home? We just living in this cave now. Like, should I get the resources for us to start building a house? Like, what's happening?
We should probably go home.
Yeah,
Do we
we've
live here
kind of been
now?
here a little longer than we need to. Help? Why do you need help? What is cause?
Stuck.
I understand now.
Stuck in what?
What happened? Oh yeah, okay, makes sense. I
Stuck
should
in a hole with
probably
no way out.
block that up. I could just turn this into It's- And now it's baby proofed.
We got to baby proof the whole world.
They don't have 3 wool. Yeah,
Do you need me to have 3 wool?
yes. I do need you to
Uh,
have 3 wool.
I shall soon have 3 wool.
Then I can craft the bed. Well, there were sheep here. How did I not collect any wool?
That's
Oh,
one.
there is one here. I probably I have 1 wool. I need 2 more. If you can find any, that is.
I have 1
I
because
will
I
be very
sheared a
grateful.
sheep and it gave me 1.
Weren't like more sheep around here? And
There used to
there is a
be.
zombie villager. I will kill it because I can, unless someone wants it.
I already used zombie villagers to get my villagers, I think. No, actually, I kidnapped my villagers. That's what happened.
I need to eat very badly because otherwise there will be a creeper and that will be the death of me.
Oh, yeah, like this one right here that I just killed with fall damage.
You know
Not
what?
good.
Rat Enjoyer, go in that hole. Block you in so you don't die.
Actually,
Go
are
there.
you carrying string by any chance?
Oh, yes, I have
How much
3
of it?
string.
That's not enough. Crap. Actually, it might
3.
be. Hold on.
I need 1 more string. I need 1 more string to actually make 4.
I'm not holding
Unless
on
you
to
have
any.
string.
I wish I was. I wish I did.
Go into
I
the
actually
hole
might have some in one of my.
and sit there so you don't die. Rat
No, I
Enjoyer.
don't. That's a
Stay-
creeper.
You will die otherwise.
I took like a heart and a half of damage.
That's very little damage. I would have probably died because I have barely any armor.
Yeah, I have quite the opposite.
You have a surplus of armor.
Yes, I do not need anywhere near this much. Stream ends in like half an hour.
And give some to me. Simple.
Well, I gave my mom all of my
I can
extra
also
armor,
have
Extra what?
all of my like unenchanted diamond armor.
Oh yeah, it's still sitting in a box at the house. Come and get it. Enchant it. Not that anybody over there has got levels to enchant anything.
I don't have levels. I have an
I have
XP machine, and I don't have
11
levels. I have 8.
I have 11. I have
You're
11.
richer than I am.
I am richer than you are in this current moment.
Yeah,
Well,
you
soon be
you look
12.
at me and you keep that countenance. Nice.
You do use your levels quite a bit. I don't because I don't have a reason to. Actually, I do have a reason to, but just I don't feel like it. That would mean I would need to enchant stuff and worry about having good enchants. Which I have, I think.
Where's
Actually
that
did
spider
some counting
going?
yesterday.
Spider's going after you.
Towards
They're
me.
carrying a clock.
Oh, that was string. Hold
why,
on.
why am I not using a sword?
Oh wait, I just realized I had
I
6.
still have 3 string.
Give me your 1 piece of wool. I can make a bed.
I left
'Cause
game
I
until
actually have wood.
daytime.
Take it.
I saw. I don't have the wood on me necessary, so I gotta get it out of my ender chest and out of the shulker.
Here, I'll give you some. She did collect it. Should be enough, I think.
It is. Bed.
It's enough.
Right door. Bed. Behind you. It's in a hole, right?
Andrew has a bed.
Follow the direction. Oh wait,
has a
you
bed.
don't have a bed, so you don't have a bed.
I don't know have a bed. Yeah, I
How
don't
do
have
you
a bed.
not have a
Rattenberg
bed?
does have a bed.
All right, yeah, go to sleep.
The bed that I had was Rattenberg's bed. It was not my bed. It was.
Oh.
It was their bed.
Yeah, go to sleep.
Monsters nearby. Wow.
Swear to God, that Enderman.
What is the monster? Am I the monster that's nearby?
No, it's this
I
Enderman
wouldn't
that
be
I'm
surprised,
currently
but-
engaged with. I got engaged to an Enderman.
I wouldn't be surprised. But still. I would really not be surprised if that was the case.
You're the monster under my bed.
Yeah.
Alright, move.
I will haunt your nightmares.
We should probably leave. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's like no way to leave besides like through the water.
Yeah. So something else that you should do
Ow!
is probably dig up.
This guy has a power bow. I can't
Staircase
get
or
close to him. Sorry. You know, there
Where
is
is
also the
the
option of
staircase?
like you can just like
Just-
go through the water and go
Yeah.
around and go up the hill. Like yeah, you could also just go up.
Yeah.
Rattinger is already making progress.
I'm just mining coal because I honestly don't have enough. I barely had any because I
There's
think
a
I
creeper
lost
right
my
there.
coal. Next to me?
No, nearby. Where Rattinger was about to exit the hole, which you are no longer, or which we are no longer. You are still in. Probably come up the staircase and to get out.
That's what I'm gonna do.
And then, do you guys need me for getting home?
Yes, I do. I do not know the
Oh.
way. Ah,
You apparently. Oh my God, stolapen.
help! You know, I'll just walk up and it's doing the thing again.
Your head's gonna hit a wall. Your head's gonna hit the ceiling. Come back and take the staircase, Rattinger.
I keep sliding off.
Stolapen. Both of you are struggling so much. I'm getting confused.
I enjoy
Stolapen,
it.
come take the thing. Rattinger, stay nearby. I see you. Stolapen, come here.
I'm trying. I am trying. If I die, I'm like on 2 hearts. It will. All my stuff will be. Actually, it won't. Nothing will happen. Not much will happen to it.
You have
Stuff
gift
will
for.
be
Oh,
hiding
you have
it.
a gift for me. I don't have the inventory space now. I do. It is a single gray wool. I don't even have pickup priority to take it. There we go. All right, I'll use it eventually. For what? No idea. I'll just use it.
Why do you not have pick up priority out of everyone here?
That's a very good question.
Just walk through the wood. Better just walk through it.
Hold on. So okay, yeah, no, this is the direction we're going. Okay, Rattinger is just going off on her own. That is not the right direction.
That's your way, right? Your place, right?
Yeah, we go southeast
way.
to my place, straight north to mom's. So
I think your mother's place would be easier to get to overall because
You
it's
can-
closer.
if your render distance is high enough, you can see the cherry trees from here.
It's not. If it was high, I would be my PC would be a toaster. It is a toaster, but still.
I have my
It would be a
computer
bonnet,
on
it
max
would be a
chain
heater.
speed. That way, the
It would be a
direction I'm
heater, it
looking,
would-
walk exactly the direction I'm looking, and you'll end up at mom's place. Well, maybe not exactly to your place. Yeah,
at
that way.
my place.
Yeah, your place and
because I
mom's
also
place are in the
live
same
that way.
direction. Yes. Just come with me. Why are you eating beets of all? Eat chicken.
Go past the snow, and then you'll see the pink
Here, have
trees.
some
Oh, why not?
carrots.
I didn't just kill a pig or anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Please some meth, pig. I am not a dirty cannibal. Change your skin. No, actually, hold on. Where's my? I need to clear my inventory. Don't mind that. Please don't pick that up.
I'll just
Thank you. Dude, I'm just gonna dump some stuff in here.
and a bunch of rotten flesh.
I just dumped a bunch of stuff into this shulker. Okay, and then I take this shulker, and this shulker has this and this. So I place that, and I put that in there, and then I put that in there.
Get rid of this single piece of wood. I have actually tools. Might as well just stay. I'll just build a small tower.
Here's my
over
last
here.
piece of chicken,
That's really
because I'm just gonna eat this cooked pork I'm making as we speak. Are you in my shulker?
Actually, I have some raw chicken.
Can you both
No,
move
you
away?
talk about-
Because
I mean, the
both of
cooker.
you, I know you weren't. I need both of you away from me because I have the least pickup priority here. Please, take 3 steps
Wow,
back.
you have these covered.
I don't understand why that's a thing.
Right, enjoy.
Same here.
I will bury you. I was not joking with that
Why-
threat.
Why is this funny?
I will bury you. Immediately buried. Oh, yeah, good night,
This
Moonlight.
is funny.
Why
This
are you-
is very funny. I'm enjoying this a lot.
You get in there too.
What did I do?
I don't know.
I have
You were
way
here.
I can get out of here quite easily.
You're just burying
Wow.
people?
Look at this. I'm building up stuff. Look at this. Which is it's
The ultimate form of spleef.
Ah, I'm out. Stop trying to bury me, Benny. Stop.
I will bury your entire house.
Good luck with that, because my house quite big.
You realize how quickly I can
Also,
gather
there's
enough
not-
dirt to put a mountain on top of your house.
I do realize how quickly we could do that, but then again, would you go through all the effort you would do that? Because
Do you think
that
I
would be
wouldn't?
worth it.
It would be very worth it.
I doubt it would be worth it, because my reaction probably won't satisfy you enough. Because my reaction probably wouldn't do much to you.
No, you would
Don't react
simply
that often,
have a house
you
and a
know.
mountain.
Yeah, that's it. There would be nothing interesting about it.
There doesn't need to be.
A tower
It's about the
in a
message.
mountain. What message are you trying to put out there? Tell me this. What would your goal be?
That's a good point. I
Just
don't
to be a
have one.
menace?
Yes. My message is that I'm doing exactly what you
Oh.
would do.
Being a menace is my thing. I'm sorry, but
Exactly.
it's already my thing.
I'm
You
stealing your thing.
find something else.
No, my message
You
is that
can.
I'm taking your thing.
I'll still be the more of a menace than you are.
After I literally build a mountain on top of your house
Why would you
Even
do
then,
such a thing?
for fun.
I would do the same.
Where are you
I'm
going?
not gonna blame you.
What do you mean, where am I going?
Where's
Where
who
are you?
going? Me?
Right here?
I am.
Over here.
Oh,
For me, I am somewhere. I recognize the place where I've been here before, but just not exactly. I'm on the way home.
I tore
Continue
down another
going north.
building.
I am next to the village. I'm basically already home.
Now where are you going?
I don't know where stolapen is, so
Um,
I'm trying to figure that out.
In the village already.
Oh,
Not
you're actually
far.
in it
You
already?
search for me.
Right
Yeah, I'm
here.
already in it.
Oh, I see.
I can see the farm. I'm on the mountain. I can see your mother's house. I can see my own house too. It could just meet you there, I think. My trees.
Wait, have I been holding on to that this entire time? I have not. Dang it. Wait, actually, it might be in here for some reason. I'm just not. Dang it.
Eat chickens, so seeds. Get over here.
What about
Hello? Are
seeds?
you not interested in seeds? There's a chicken here and was not interested in my seeds. Which is very weird. Second, it was not interested. It was moving the other way. I have seeds. I was just not interested in them. I'm out of hunger
Yeah,
again,
no.
but that's okay. I'm home, so I can just do anything else.
Why, baby?
I'll replenish it quite quickly.
And finally go home after all this time.
Following you, I think. Just everyone's not following you. Get over here.
I'm not even near you anymore. It can't be following me. I gotta go
It
repair my
was following you
elytra. I
for a
used over
second.
half of its durability.
Going home?
Yeah.
If you come to think of it, I should probably get mending or something on like my tools, because if I don't, I am probably quite screwed. Quite literally.
You need mending for cheap. My guy sells it for like 12 emeralds.
Yeah, that works. I'll probably just come by
Oh.
and buy it.
Rat enjoyers going to sleep. Yes, good night.
Well,
Also,
I have the emeralds, and you know it because you gave me a bunch of them.
yeah,
Give
I
me
give
a
you
stack of blocks.
You're not? You're not going to sleep? Night? Oh, it is night in game. Okay. I was saying goodnight to them. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Who? Oh. You said that really late. You said that 5 minutes late, so I was confused. You have diorite? I can see after you sleep.
I might.
Please sleep. For
I
the
might
love
have
of
to
God.
die, right?
Thank you.
Yes, sleep or leave and join back.
Yes, those are your
You
two
don't
options.
want to sleep that badly.
I think I have a tiny bit of it lying around, like
Need it.
just a very, very small amount of it. Just a very small amount of it.
Diorite was. I have like 4, I think. 4 diorite.
Just a
for
little
sure.
bit of it.
I found
Just a
some.
little bit.
I have. Never mind. I have.
If you look
10 of
on
it.
stream, I don't have that much, but I have a little bit of it.
10 diorite. Well, let's. Yeah, I'll give you all diorite I have. What
Okay,
did
I'm
I
gonna
need?
repair
Oh, yeah,
my
I
light
should go
before I
get the
come back.
emeralds.
You also need a
Where are my
book to buy
tools?
enchanted books. I left
I
my
have
kelp
books.
machine on while I wasn't home. What a fool I am. Oh, and it's one of those times where the sand just
Where are
vanishes from
my
reality.
tools? Where did they go?
You know what? Horse,
There's
come with
my
me. We're going
pick,
through
and there
together this
is
time.
this thing. Okay, and then emerald block. Also, I have a ton of redstone, like almost a stack of it. If anyone needs it, just,
A stack of redstone
Oh.
dust.
I almost yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
I,
I can bring it to you.
I have 2 stacks
Do
of
you wanna?
redstone blocks. I was
I have dust, not really
I was
blocks.
just confirming. Yeah, no, it's fine. I might take
I
it
don't have
honestly.
that
Add to my
much.
collection.
One, I can give it to you. I can give you half of it because I think I might need it later.
Well, you can use it for like compass plot a little bit of redstone. Yeah, you need redstone for redstone if you
Yeah.
didn't know.
I do know. I can give you 27 if you want.
Where'd my
Unless
horse
you
go?
just
Oh,
bring it
there.
over. There's no point.
Where's
Doing
Where's
under
Randoy?
my house.
I'm coming over. Finny. Are you already here? Do you want the dust?
I cannot physically hold it at the moment. Where's Randoy?
Somewhere. Not with me for sure. I didn't see them.
I don't know where Randoy stays, so I can't give
Interesting.
them the diorite.
I'm here. But where I stay is kind of obvious because, like, well, there's a bunch of trees there.
You are surrounded by trees. Rat
Oh,
Enjoyer, I
shit
need your
ton of them.
location.
Yeah.
I need your location to give you this stuff.
Yeah, I have the 10 diorite that I'm gonna give it to you.
Over
but-
by the water over here.
Need-
Come here.
Oh my
That's
god,
what
horses
maps
don't
are
take
good
fall
for.
damage again.
Come here, dum dum.
Whee! Yes, hello, hi.
Probably start using my horse more often. I need saddles for that.
Is it this shack? No. Oh, it's that, Edison. Yeah.
Where are you?
Pond, stay out unless you like rats. Oh. Rat Enjoyer's in the middle of that pond, right by the village, if you know what that is.
Yeah, but like where exactly?
Okay.
Towards my house, southeast. Like,
There's a
go
dolphin
to
in there.
the far edge of the village from your house, southeast, and then the stony shore, like the stone right above it. Like, go up the hill, you'll see the stone in the pond. Or I could just half lead either. This horse is
Oh,
kind of fast.
Bad with directions, and you know that. I'm
Yeah,
bad with
that's why
directions.
I
Just
tried
leave me
to.
there.
I'm right here. Hello, Stolapen. Look at me on the hill. I am through a piece. I'm through a block. You look for my name.
Am I looking at you or no? I guess I just
now
got
you
that
are.
one.
Oh, your render distance
Can't
is
see
low.
you. Yeah,
I am directly behind you. This way.
behind me. Okay, there you
Well,
are.
I have to go this way because I'm on a horse, but you know. And then it's that way.
I can't do the southwest, southeast things because I didn't do that in school properly.
You were
I
going the
did it
wrong
in
way.
6th grade. I don't remember much of them. I am.
Yeah,
Of
this way.
course, I am.
Okay, yeah. On a map, it's really easy to remember because actually no, it isn't. Just remember up, down, right, left. I'll start using those instead. So I'll say it's like down to the right on the map at least. Like if you're looking at the map, just
Yeah,
down
that'd
to
be
the
better.
right chest. Yeah, I kind of had a little bit of it lying around.
A little bit? Was that a little bit? I had like only 10.
That was the
You
scraps in
slacks
my
me a little bit, then
that was the scraps in my
that's a
junk
little
drawer.
bit.
That's
Then
a,
I
that's a
am
very
like
small
poor.
amount. Yes.
I have a nothing. I had
Yes.
only 10.
I mean, look at the difference in our equipment. Me and my horse are both fully kitted out in
And
diamonds,
this is
and I have
chump
an.
change to you. That's chump change.
That is literally everything I own in terms of diorite.
Still, too rich. Become poor. Return to the poor lifestyle.
Returned. I'll log on my other account and start from scratch in a new house. Everybody
You're too
else will be
rich.
ahead of me instead. I'm too rich. It's almost like I worked really hard for like a month to get here.
So, also, the redstone.
Oh, yeah.
Wanted that is. If you don't, then I just keep it.
Thank you. Bye.
I need that. I need the mending villager.
Oh, so do you
Remember
need me to
that?
show you which one is the mending villager?
But yeah, I forgot to bring my books. One second, I'll get my books real quick.
I can
Just go
loan
home,
you a few
I'll
books.
go. I'll get there.
Actually, what I can do, you have emeralds, right?
Yeah, I have like.
Oh yeah, you have a
diamond
million of
blocks.
them. Yeah, literally all you have to do to get books in my village is buy some bookshelves from one of my guys. One of my guys sells bookshelves for a single emerald.
Yeah, I think that works. Let's do that.
Where's my horse? There he is. All right.
My limbs are sore. I don't know why. I didn't do anything yesterday except for cut vegetables, like salad that I didn't eat later. But yeah,
How well does my
I
horse go
didn't do
down this?
anything. Yeah. Probably
You ready
quite
to-
well, especially if you don't end up suffocating.
My horse goes down. It's slower than you do,
You're
I believe.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm sprinting. I'm sprinting too, so it probably doesn't help much.
Okay, these ones I just
And
kind
I'm
of fall
basically
down.
starving.
Do you need food?
Yeah, I have some hunger, but that's not really that big of a deal.
As you know,
Just a good thing.
I can give you plenty of food. Why am I suffocating you then?
What was that?
What?
I was suffocating.
I'm suffocating too.
Yeah, for some
Certainly
reason,
not English.
it was. I
Well,
said, why am I suffocating to death? Very loud.
Hmm.
Why did you go the horse route? What's wrong with you? You're on foot.
No. I thought you went that way, so I went the same way that you were.
I did, because I'm on a horse, and that's the only way to get the horse out.
Y'all super stuff go out. Open the thing. Furnace.
Yeah, so grab some chicken on the way. I gotta grab a stack as well. I'll reorganize the chest when you're done. Just grab a stack. Done. All right, come on.
I'll just grab a stack myself.
So you've got the emeralds on you. You have no books on you, right?
Nobody books on me now. I have like the 55 bucks about emeralds I spent on yesterday. Books. I think that might be enough. Although, you know what I'll probably do? I'll probably just like put mending on every single trident I own, and then just like have it return to full health.
That is a horrible idea.
And when am I known for having good ideas? Tell me this.
That is fair. Yeah, come on through. Yeah, so, which
Once
guy?
I had actually good ideas.
Where is he? This guy right here. I'm saying this guy. He's the mending guy. Where's my bookshelf guy? I need him.
Okay, I need to make turn them into not blocks so that I can actually buy stuff.
Alright, yeah, I have 36 books now. I gave you all of the books I had when I gave them to you. I now have 36. All of them just went to sleep. Well, except this guy for some reason. This Riptide guy decided to just stand completely still.
I should probably
that
get
child.
Riptide myself too, because well,
That guy with
I
the stone,
Riptide
that guy on your right from the guy that you're currently trading with. This guy, right here. This guy is Riptide.
Depth Rider, I think. This one.
Riptide 3.
Hello. That is Riptide 3. Yeah. Just get that. I wonder if I can get channeling.
Actually, yeah, the mending guy has channeling. The guy that you were just the mending guy. He his second trait is channeling for or no, never mind, not him. Somebody else. It might be one of my guys. This guy. This guy right here. The bookshelf guy. He has channeling for like 1 and 1. Also, it's bedtime, so
Yeah,
we gotta
okay.
go sleep.
Yeah, I also did not bring a bed because I'm stupid. We're still like one of the villagers' beds.
You do that. I'm gonna go out and put my bed down so I can sleep.
I'm spending the night with the villagers.
I've done that plenty of times. It's not as fun as it seems. But someone's not sleeping. I wonder if it's Rat and Joy.
You think?
It probably is Rat and Joy. Who
Rat
else?
and Joy. Go to sleep. Okay, I got woken up by a spider. Well, because you
Yeah,
hooked
go
me
to
up.
bed.
And now I can't rest. And now I can rest. But I'm pretty sure that spider that was stopping me from resting now knows where I am. And is currently hunting my location. I just realized I need to end stream like very soon. It is over 3 hours.
It's just after 10.
Yeah.
No, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just leave. Tell me when Rat and Joy are sleeping, and I'll just leave.
I'm the only one sleeping now.
All right. Well,
Everyone's awake.
I just left, so
yeah, I'm leaving to hit this stop streaming button. So, goodbye to the 0 people who are only in stream. Good night, Rat and Joy. Because Rat and Joy are still talking in stream chat. Yeah. Good night.